Talk it up. Here we are. Here we are once again. Thursday night football. Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Top of the morning. 11:08 here in Bridal, Sydney, Australia. Currently out of lockdown. Hey, do anything special yet?
I do anything special?
Yeah.
No. I want to just go to the movies, honestly. That's just what I just want to go to the movies, see a movie. I think Shang-Chi and the new James Bond are out, so that's what I'm trying to do.
Hey, new James Bond. I might do that this weekend. That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah. Now movie theaters are open. You can do some more things.
Nah, that's all good. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Let us know if you can hear us well, if everything sounds good. What a game here. I see a couple people already saying Fly Eagles Fly in the chat from Doritos. People there on Twitch. What's going on, Bronchosaurus? I don't even know how to even say your name. IBYEOK. Let me answer that question really fast. Ibiok. Are you confident in Hurts versus the Bucs? Because I got Lamar in right now. I'm confident in Lamar versus Chargers. Look, we have a thing here saying start your stars. Lamar Jackson is a star. You have to start him. I know Jalen Hurts has been doing great, but Lamar Jackson, he's also been playing out of this world currently right now. So you actually have to start him. Start him. Set it. Forget it. Chasing
Jalen Hurts has been fantastic, but Lamar Jackson just played a fantastic defense as well and put up 40 points, 50 points.
Yeah, that's exactly the thing. So you had to start Lamar, and he's a threat with his legs, just like Jalen Hurts. But it's all good. Chase, what's going on, brother? What's happening? Jalen Hurts is a star. I mean, hey, he's a top 5 right now. I think top 5 in running back, in quarterbacks. Actually, I need to actually double check that. Let's double check that. But he's playing great right now, even though the team's struggling.
I was about to say, you know what's funny is last week he played like absolute horse shit, but somehow his fantasy stats were still good.
Yeah.
Like if you actually watched that game, it wasn't good. That's what he can do though. He can play a terrible actual game and still be good in fantasy.
Currently in the season, he's quarterback 7, which is interesting. So he's still up there, top 10. Chase Lamar's watched it. Bronchosaurus must be nice to have both Lamar and Hurts. Yeah, honestly, 8-man league potentially or something like that.
No, I mean, you know what's funny is like Hurts was.
Yeah, he was like a late.
He was drafted hella late though.
Yeah, at least in our drafts. He fell a lot. Aaron Andrews with the boots on. Okay. Are you watching it? They're like doing a piece with
Brian Westbrook.
It's not Brian Westbrook. Is that Brian
Westbrook? It is. Bro, Brian Westbrook was a fantasy star in Philly.
Oh,
that's
star.
Devin White. That's my
what
bad.
I'm saying. I was like, I don't think that's Brian Westbrook.
I don't know why I thought that was Brian Westbrook. I thought it was.
I didn't see I couldn't see his face, so I was like, oh yeah.
Well,
that's why I didn't respond at first.
They said that they were gonna do a story with Brian Westbrook, and
I think that's halftime. I could be wrong. I don't know.
All right, should we do predictions?
Yeah, let's go for it, brother. Game predictions. Throw your predictions.
Right, drop your predictions in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is gonna be pretty simple.
Yeah, it is pretty simple, but I think. I mean, maybe we should do something different with this one.
What?
Maybe we should say, like, who will have the best fantasy performance, not MVP of the whole game. Maybe I think we can both agree that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to win.
Yeah.
But, you know, who's going to be the guy in the fantasy perspective?
Yeah, well, Goddard's out. I don't know if that helps, you know, Zach Ertz potentially. Ertz has a great way of finding a bunch of targets and not doing anything with it lately. But there's always possibilities. I think the person that intrigues me the most tonight is Devonta Smith.
Yes.
Playing against him in the league, so I would prefer him not to go off. But he's the one that intrigues me the most this week.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree with you. This is a guy that I'm starting currently in one of our big money leagues, and I think he could have a good game. He's playing at home. You know, the Eagles, to be fair, played a good team last week, the Carolina Panthers, and they held them to 17 points, and they won that game from behind. I mean, this is a completely different story. This is Tom Brady, but I'm actually going to go with obviously the Bucs, but MVP, like, I guess the most valuable player in a fantasy perspective, I do agree is going to be Devonta Smith.
At least he's the most exciting person to watch this week for sure.
100%.
The other thing I was going to say is I'm facing AB and Ertz in the league tonight, so I would really appreciate it if AB could have his bus game this week. That would be much appreciated.
Are you playing Kieran?
No, I'm playing Danny. DI.
Right. Yeah.
And then I'm also playing someone who's deciding, it's Luke Rogers in the 2-quarterback league, and he's decided to sit Miles Sanders and Kenneth Gainwell. He's got CMC. I don't know if CMC's going to play, man. I mean, that's something we should talk about. Did not participate. I think it was a setback with that hamstring injury. That was something
I think so as well.
I've talked about before, that hamstring injury. It's the reason Julio Jones is having so much troubles coming back, because when you injure a hamstring mid-year, you have to fully let it heal, which takes longer. Like, you can get to a point where you can play, but if you don't get to the point where you give it like 2 weeks after that point, you know, and you're feeling completely 100% healthy, then it's so easy to re-aggravate that hamstring, especially in the game of football.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting that, like, he was at practice. He was practicing, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, re-aggravated, and he, like, walked off and stopped, and now he's doubtful for this week. Doesn't look good for CMC.
Well, I haven't seen a doubtful tag yet, but have you?
Oh, yeah, I have. Let me see. I'm gonna have to scroll back. I saw it really early this morning.
I still saw it was questionable, but I assumed if he's not practicing and that injury just happened, it's probably going to be doubtful.
Yeah, so it just wasn't the best there for CMC.
What's up, Tommy? Your boy Bricks, friend of the show. What's up, KTC Bull? Chase, what's up? We got a couple questions. Should we answer those questions?
Yeah. Let's go for it.
Is there anything quickly you wanted to say on CMC to end that?
No, I just think that it's gonna be unfortunate if he doesn't play once again for another week, because that was the expectation. Him to be out 2 to 3 weeks, and if he doesn't progress. If he doesn't play this week and still doesn't progress next week, that's a huge concern for Christian McCaffrey.
I would say this: if you have him and you can trade him like on the high, do it. Like trade him on the high. I made a trade a couple weeks ago when he first got injured. I got Joe Mixon, Justin Jefferson. I gave up CMC, Julio, and Juju, I think. And like at the moment, at that time, it didn't look like a good trade, but. It's just you have to make moves if you have CMC and you need to win. You can't hold on to him anymore if you need to win. If you're like 5-0 and you have CMC, you don't need to make that move, but you need to make moves. By the way, I think my crop is cut a little short on the top.
Is it?
On my side. And then can we get that scoreboard up? Let's talk about welcome everyone in the chat. We're going to get to your questions now. Over here on Twitch, we had some questions. It was from Abiok. It's nice until one does good on the bench and the other does dog, but it's fantasy at the end of the day. Yeah, that's the unfortunate reality of having two fantastic quarterbacks in Hurts and Lamar. One's going to outperform the other on your bench. It's just going to happen. But I'd rather be in that position than streaming quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I was down 45 before the Ravens game, and Lamar got me 51 in full PPR, completely unseen, especially getting the first touchdown late in the third. Yeah. We talked about this on the podcast, but we saw photos from people who were like up hundreds of points, and they ended up losing because of Monday Night Football, or people who were down by 80 and they ended up winning because of Monday Night Football. Chase says PPR league got some injuries and buys, so struggling at flex this week. Start Javonte Williams, Laviska, or McCall. Actually, let us know if that's Jamal or Javonte, but if it's Javante's actually a start of the week for us.
Yeah.
I think this could be the week where we see the turn, where Javonte takes the starting job. It's a good matchup against, I believe they're playing the Raiders. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it's a pretty good matchup. I think the Raiders give up the 10th most points to running backs. So if it's Javonte Williams, I would go with him. I would roll with him. He has a great chance to get into the end zone this week. I like Chenault and Dynasty still, but it's just confusing this year without DJ. Like his role is just slightly confusing. KTC Bull says, made a hard trade today, trading DJ and Cordero Patterson for Stephon Diggs and Aaron Jones. That's a pretty easy trade for me, my guy, if you're getting Diggs and Aaron Jones. I still prefer Diggs and Aaron Jones by a mile.
Sorry.
What about you?
Diggs in. Yes, I do. I do agree. 100%. I'd rather have those two than Moore or Patterson.
AB or Claypool was a question in the chat. Look, that's actually difficult because Claypool's the start of the week, but AB is this boomer bust guy. I mean, he could win you your week. He could lose your week. So I guess the bigger question is, do you just need a good performance, or do you need a high upside risky play? Like, are you in a position where you're facing a really good team and you've got a lot of injuries, a lot of people on bye, and you need a high upside play? Because that's when I would probably go AB. And honestly, I don't think you can sit Antonio Brown. I think you have to go AB there, but I really like Chase Claypool this week. Man.
I like Chase Claypool as well this week, so it's a bit difficult for me. So I would rather go Chase Claypool. I can think rest of the season, I think he will be utilized. I mean, there's somebody on Twitch who's throwing him the ball. Yeah, who is throwing him the ball? But how many miles is there to feed in Tampa? And how many up and down games has AB had? Now Claypool is actually going to have a role with Juju out for the rest of the season. So I think I'm going to go Claypool.
I'm going AB there. Just like the upside on this offense, the connection. The reality is both of these guys just need one play to return value for you. I would go AB, especially if you need a high upside play. I think Chase has a safer floor though. So, if I'm in a position where I'm like, hey, I feel like I'm going to win this week, I just need a safe play, I would probably lean Chase. But otherwise, I go AB. Someone dropped Claypool last week in my league in big money league. Jeez, that's not good.
That is not
Wasn't
good.
able to pick him up. That's crazy that someone dropped him because I'm trying to trade for him as of lately. Ibiox says, I've got 2 questions. Robert Woods or Brandon Cooks? Knox or Hawk? One will set on Woods and Knox. Yeah, I would go Woods. I don't think you can sit him at this point. And then I would also go Knox. Crazy.
Yeah,
Who does Knox play, though?
He plays Monday night, if I'm not mistaken. He is playing Tennessee. Who gives up the second least amount of points to tight ends, but I still believe he will be utilized in a way. I mean,
I know this sounds crazy, but I think I would actually go Hawkinson.
For me, I'm still skeptical on Hawkinson just purely because, this was a guy that I was like up and down with. He is dealing with an injury. I understand that he is a top 5, top 6 fantasy tight end in the year. It's just hard. It's just hard for me right now. I need to seek more consistency from TJ. I mean, Knox has been consistent, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, he has been. I'm still going TJ. I like the matchup better, and I think that there's a reality where Knox doesn't have a good game this week. But I mean, they're
100%.
both very good starts.
100%. I think with Julio and AJ back, this team actually has a chance to at least somewhat compete, have a shootout with them.
Yeah,
in a way, hopefully.
Trey says Tannehill with AJ and Julio versus Buffalo or Lawrence versus Miami. That's pretty difficult. I think I would lean Tannehill. Both of these teams are really relying on their running backs at this point. Do you know what I mean? Like both of these teams, I think the offense runs through the running backs, but I think I would slightly lean Ryan Tannehill. But there is maybe higher upside with Trevor Lawrence. I just don't know on Miami's side because they're facing Miami. I don't know what their offense is going to look like. I don't know if they're gonna be able to score. So if they're not going to be able to score, like maybe they will. What does that mean for the Jags offense? They'll probably just run the ball and win the game. So.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's why I'm hesitant on starting Laviska. So there's a part of me that wants to start Laviska thinking that this will be a good and better game for him.
Yeah.
It's just so hard. It's just so hard to see what's going to happen here. The kickoff is actually about to happen. I don't know if you want to sync up, my guy.
Yeah.
You synced up, my guy? Come on. Talk it up.
It's always hard to sync up before kickoff, though. Apparently, Kaio's quicker. Are you on Kaio or Game Pass?
I'm on Game Pass because I want to hear. I guess I just want the American commercials.
Yeah.
In this scenario,
they just went a touchback.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the game clock. The play clock. Sorry.
Brady's coming out in the field.
I think you're like half a second ahead of me right now. Hold on.
Now they're showing Brady's stats.
Yeah. You're probably
let's get in sync
just a half a second, I believe.
Is 3 Bucs players starting a bad idea? I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's, you do limit yourself if they have a bad game, but the Bucs probably aren't going to have a bad game. 20 seconds on the play clock, 19.
You're ahead by like literally 2 seconds.
Okay.
So
you got to tell me where your play clock is.
The 39, 38, 37, 36, 35.
Okay, we're good.
There we go.
NFL ranks first in passing, 26th in rushing, which is interesting because they've been getting Leonard Fournette going lately.
Yeah, they have been. I think second half of the season, like having Lenny could be a huge win for you guys, like for anyone that has Lenny.
Yeah, we'll see. 2nd and 6 here.
I don't have anyone on the
bottom
Bucs,
of the screen.
So sad. Cameron Brate in motion.
It's to AB. I need less of that. This week. Chase says, I picked up Seals Jones in preparation for Knox's bye week next week, but notice he has an awesome matchup against the Chiefs. Anyway, I should start Seals Jones over Knox this week. I would still start Dawson Knox connected to the better offense, although Seals Jones is a start of the week for us at the tight end position. Like if you're streaming, I'm starting him in multiple leagues, and he actually ran the second most routes out of tight ends last week, so they need him in Washington. 1st and 10 here.
Cowan in motion. There's going to be a run play, I think. Okay, play action. To Godwin, looks like.
That was Mike.
I wanna be like
Oh my God,
Mike.
it's gonna be so easy for the Bucs to score.
Mike's hurt. Mike's hurt.
Is he?
Yeah, he was limping. He looked down and he was like, "Shit,"
Oh, that's
as
not
if
good.
like, like he knows like he did something or something happened.
Let's see.
It's,
Okay, so he crosses through. And he's out there, bro. He's
well,
fine.
He is out there. I don't know. I mean,
Scaring people for no reason.
the way he was moving, he looked like he was scared.
All right, 1st and 10 here.
Look how low Mike goes in the stance. It's so weird.
Lenny. Hand off to Lenny. Bit of a reach from Block. Yeah, I agree. I figured, but worth an ask. Got you, Chase. Yeah. No, I definitely get where your headspace is at there for sure. My opponent got Evans and AB. Let's hope a bust. IBOX says on Twitter, especially if not having CMC for another week. You're 4-1 and you don't have CMC. That's impressive. Well done.
Yeah.
See, if you're 4-1, you probably don't need to trade CMC, but I would just still explore options. I don't know what's going on with that injury. 2nd and 3 here. Trips to the right. Godwin in motion. It's Godwin.
Oh, bro, he tipped it too. Can't do much about that.
Dude, Godwin is so good. I know Evans is good as well, and AB's great. I would actually really love Godwin to go to a team with a competent quarterback where he's like the clear only option. Because I think we've seen it before. Like he's put up like top 3 numbers. He's just different, man.
Your hand hurts,
1st and 10.
Old man. Can't heal as fast as he did in the 20s. Huh?
Ooh.
Tom.
Oh.
Sorry, that's terrible.
That's terrible. Terrible for
Only
me.
ran the ball once.
Nah.
Out of bounds.
I need that to be out of bounds. AB's about to go crazy. Luke, I saw that you sat both Miles Sanders and Gainwell. I'm playing you in a league.
Be careful.
CMC's questionable.
Be careful. I need Devonta Smith to break out for at least a 60, 70-yard run.
True.
Oh, man.
2nd and 10 here. 2nd and 10.
AB bottom of the screen now in motion.
Hand off to Lenny. Pretty good defense there from the Eagles. Damien got COVID. Yes, he did.
Just unlucky
That
in there.
Darrell Williams pickup was clutch now for me in the Fellowship of the Fantasy Ring. You know what's interesting is I'm not even sure Herbert's going to be the pass catching back still. I'm not convinced of that, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it doesn't look good for the Chicago backfield there. Okay.
3rd and 8.
Gilles on the field. Oh gosh.
There you go, Chris. Man,
You have Chris Godwin, right?
This offense is just too easy for them.
Is it the offense or is it just Tom that's easy?
Could be both. Love that. I love that for Chris.
Give it to Ronald Jones.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Imagine Ronald Jones steps. That would be funny. Fournette, please don't score. I just want it to be a touchdown for Godwin here.
For Godwin.
I just always want that to be that. I think I'd rather play Herbert with guaranteed volume than Eagles backfield against the Bucs. Fair enough. Fair enough. Nick Sirianni.
First year as head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Why are they making fun of him? They just looked at him and started laughing.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, okay. What's the joke here?
Could be to Mike here. Oh, he's open. Oh.
Wow. It's just too easy.
Hey, can I get that ball, bro? Thanks, man. Thanks. He almost fell. Look at this.
actually like Ryan Kerrigan might have been able to get underneath this, and from here it looked like Kerrigan may come away with an interception.
Don't let me down. Boys, I'm on my new PC and still on cloud 9. I love it, bro.
Come on, talk it
once
up,
you get a
Brixie.
PC, I mean, the transition from Mac is like, it's weird, but PC's just so much better.
Great investment here.
He either stumbled or he was trying to disappear, get small. Hard to do when you're 6'6".
One drive, one touchdown for these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh, shoot.
Still coming back from that torn Achilles. His first touchdown.
Give it to Devonta Smith. Come on, baby. Let's go.
In Philly.
I'm actually not playing Devontae Smith in a league where I thought I was, so.
Miller in motion. Wait, is that a baby on the field?
Is the baby on the field?
And the defensive linemen are playing peekaboo. I've never seen anything like that before.
Harris now appears to be
What a day, isn't it?
That's a great moment.
Apparently, I'm getting Kyler Murray in that league, bro.
For real?
Yeah, Sean just told me.
We don't need any more trick plays.
Why? Because is he not? That's annoying.
Are you kidding me?
That's gotta be a long.
If that's the case,
Basically,
I
he
want to get
said-
somebody else. I want to target other people.
Basically, he told me, like, there's no way that we can guarantee that Daniel Jones will play. So you're going to have to get Kyler Murray. I was like, all right, I'm good with that. What's up, everybody who's watching the stream? We are reacting to the game all night. Going to tell you what's going on. Feel free to drop any questions in the chat. As always, subscribe, like. We'll be hanging out every Thursday night and Sunday night football. What's up, Filoni?
Baloney? Like baloney? We are
Filoni like baloney.
Fox Sports.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
We are Fox Sports.
We are. Yeah, true. Oh, my gosh.
Don't let.
At this point, if you have CMC, what's like a trade that you're looking for in return, though?
Any running back available.
What?
Not any running back.
running back.
I think I would definitely go for like the top guys. Like, it all depends on if somebody believes CMC coming back. I'm going for Chubb. I'm going for Eckler. I'm going for, Kamara, Dalvin. Maybe Dalvin's a good one because he's also hurt. So like, and he has a bye week next week, and you can kind of sell him like, hey, like Dalvin might not play this week. CMC probably won't play this week, but he probably most likely guaranteed to play next week. You kind of sell it like that.
Yeah. What's a better chance to play this week, CMC or Cook? I think it would probably be Cook at this point. I don't know. I could be wrong, though. I mean,
well, Cook was full participation, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, and he looks like
Yeah.
he's back at. He feels like he's back at 100. So I need to double check that.
so
that
weird with
report.
CMCs, and like, it's not good that he's not participating. I had CMC last year, and just as he was about to be back mid-season, another injury held him back. It's hamstring injuries are the worst, man. Very hard to come back from. 9:26 on the clock. Bucks up.
Here we go. You love to see Devonta Smith on the field here. Show me the screen.
Luke says CMC is still top 10 back, and if you trade with someone, you can get who has a good record, you can get value. Yeah. I feel like my trade with Sam looks pretty good right now, but CMC could still come back in a couple weeks and finish as the RB1. Like, that's just the reality. So, is Cup a sell high? I don't think you can sell him high now. I think if you wanted to sell him high, you had to do that before last week. I mean, at this point, I think people would be a little bit hesitant to see him as the wide receiver 1 in fantasy, because it looks like Woods is going to be more involved. So I don't think he's a sell high. I think his value is probably where it should be now, if that makes sense. 1st and 10 here. Jalen keeps the ball.
That's
And-
terrible. That's just terrible.
And he's sacked.
Throw the ball.
Would you sell Cup high? I just don't think you can sell him high now. Do you know what I mean? Now that there's been one game where it's like he's not absolutely dominating. Do you know? I don't know. Is that just me?
I mean, I think he still did great. I think you can still sell him high. Yeah, wow. This is how you sell it. Wow. His worst game is, 16 points? You telling me you don't want Cooper Kupp? Devonta Smith, I think he's top of the screen here against Richard Sherman. It means nothing. He's looking at him. He's going to take the shot. Jalen, please. Go, Devonta. You're better than him. No.
Oh, my
Devonta,
God.
please. You have to catch that.
Was that a drop? What happened there?
I don't know.
Bro, Richard Sherman is just
goodness.
nothing like what he used to be.
Oh, I mean,
That's a bad throw.
it was
a
placed in
bad
a good
throw.
spot. He just, I think he was like half a step back. I don't know.
You have to meet him where he's gonna be. That's.
Oh, my
I just think that if that throw was a touch better, that would have been a great play. 3rd and 12 here.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, they're about to get.
Yeah,
oh,
free play.
no.
Let's go. Let's go. Free play. Come on.
I feel like they're gonna get Kenny Gainwell on sooner than we realize.
Don't let me down.
Chase says, "Yeah, was it catchable? I don't know if that ball was
That is
catchable. I
his
could be
first
wrong. Though.
actual drop of the season. Wasn't the best ball either, but
And that would have been a hard ball to catch.
yeah, I don't know. I think he was a half a step back. To where like it was just out of his reach, so it wasn't catchable. I don't know. It's a little bit difficult. Bottom of the
3rd
screen
and 7.
here.
3rd and
Devonta
7.
Smith.
Trips left. I think that's Watkins in motion. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is why he's
Tackle him.
fantasy
Nice.
relevant. He can just make plays.
I get it. I understand it. 0.9 points here from Jordan. No points from. I'm playing against
Who are you
Jalen.
playing? Who are you playing
I'm
tonight?
playing Jordan. I'm playing Devonta Smith, but in one of the leagues. But in the other league, Wesley has Jalen Hurts.
Right.
Oh, wow, they just want to run the ball with this
Oh,
guy.
I also just remembered that I'm playing against Zach Ertz. I forgot about that. Vita Vea was in the same draft class as Darren Payne for Washington, and they went back to back. I really wanted Vita Vea, but I think they've both been really, really great. They've both been really good draft picks compared to where they
He's
were
just
drafted.
the big boy, isn't he? That could have been
Huh?
me. Hold on.
Vita's a big boy. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Devonta Smith, top of the
he's-
screen here.
He is a big boy.
Richard Sherman, you have the speed on him, bro. You know that. He could not keep up with you. Do it again.
Richard Sherman's just. What was that pass? Was that hit?
I don't think. Still can be me. Oh, hey, Tommy, there was a point in my life where I literally I can recall this. I was working at Walmart overnight, and I was actually stacking towels. I was unboxing towels, and I told myself, I was like, I can literally just put my whole paycheck into like a personal trainer and try to play football right now. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, shit, I can actually still make it. That's what I said. I was like, I can actually
What
still
happened?
make it. I just didn't do it.
What's the for all the kids out there watching? What's the takeaway?
Put your paycheck into your future.
Yeah, follow your dreams, right? Oh
Wow.
my God!
Wow.
How was that caught? That was wild.
Where's Watkins? Yeah.
Let's look at this again.
What a catch. I thought Cockrell did get a hand on it. But the adjustment that
Wow.
They went quick too. They didn't want to. They didn't want to double check that.
without Dallas Goedert, a 3-yard pickup by Ertz, but let's go back to that previous completion.
That's it. I'm going to the Super Bowl.
Number 43
Wait, what?
doesn't get his hand on it. He sure
Yeah, he did. That actually helped him.
And for Watkins,
It actually helped him catch
So it
the
was
ball.
actually an inaccurate pass, but the deflection helped him.
It actually was. I could be wrong.
nice third down. Third and
Richard
long.
Sherman, man. I don't know if you watched tape of him the last couple of weeks, but he's just been getting roasted in coverage.
Well, they just
It's not the same.
personal foul on Miles Sanders
Oh,
for something that happened at the end of that play.
oh, what happened?
And after
So does that
completion,
that
Watkins
that doesn't count?
3-yard
No, it does count, but
Ertz, but now go back 15 yards.
it counts, but it still goes back 15 yards.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Why is it 1st and 25? Shouldn't it be
Oh,
1st and 22?
Richard Sherman's hurt. You just signed a guy. Here we go. Take advantage.
Honestly,
here.
that's not bad for the Bucs.
Take advantage. It probably isn't. It probably isn't bad, honestly.
What is going on?
69 looked so funny. He's like, hey, hey, hey.
Damn, that's a nice grab. By the way, doing my best to delay comments for now for spoilers. You're good. You're good.
We can try to get as close as possible, but
Is now the time to trade for CD? Man, CD's been. It's not even that CD's been disappointing. It's just been disappointing the usage. Like, he's been good. The usage has just been. It's hard because this is one of the best offenses in the NFL, and it's like they don't need him to win every week. Do you know what I mean? He's not getting hyper targeted, so I'd still be open to trading for CD though, definitely. I think you can get him at a pretty cheap price compared to where he was drafted. You know, 1st and 20 here.
that's not Devonta.
Oh
No,
my God!
you're kidding me.
What? Oh my God! I thought he caught it. Oh my God! I thought he caught
Wait,
it.
I think he.
No, he dropped it, but
An underthrown ball, but pass interference against Tampa Bay. That is the call.
Let me see. I feel like I thought he caught it and then I got up.
He didn't catch it. He
No.
almost caught it.
Okay. I was just so confused on what happened there.
On a lot of these deep throws, when you go back and you watch it,
I have a feeling we're really far behind, and I don't want to ruin. I hope they do the same play
Rager knew
last
he
week.
He didn't need that. Yeah.
coming back trying
I mean, at that point, you know, you got the
defensive back.
pass interference. You just want to make a highlight play.
Can you get it out there and hit Rager in stride? Touchdown. Didn't see a lot of
Devonta Smith, top of the screen here.
attempts on Sunday against
No touchdown to Zach Ertz, please.
around the line.
A touchdown to Devonta Smith. There's 1-on-1.
It's a 45-yard penalty against Jamel Dean. First
I think they're
all
gonna run
doing
it. I think they're gonna run the ball.
Oh my God!
No,
That is frustrating.
that's not what you needed.
That is not what I
That's
needed.
not
at
what I
all.
needed either. Shit. It's all right. It's okay.
GG's there. Oh my gosh!
Don't.
I said on the podcast he was a good start, and now I'm reaping the rewards of playing against him. That was a pretty obvious pick play. I'm so confused of like how that's legal and illegal at different points. I know that like sometimes it's too obvious.
So
but
I think I was watching a video, and I think it has to be in the tight end box. So I was watching a video with Austin Eckler, and he was kind of explaining it and saying that you can still do those picks, but it can't be outside of the tight end box, which I don't know where the tight end box is and like how
right.
far that goes. So
right.
don't
And
let.
that's why I did not start Miles Sanders. I mean, that's a good reason to start him, but Miles has just been terrible. I didn't expect you to start him anyway, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, it's just a fat GG's from Miles. I'm working and doing this at the same time. What's happening, y'all? Thank you everyone for watching, doing the live reaction of the game here. All love. All love.
I was able to trade Sanders for Chase Edmonds. Yeah, it's a great trade. Hate having players in a Thursday night game? I don't hate it. I think it just gives you more. What the hell? My
happened?
friend from LA is on the TV right now. He's in the Samsung commercial.
Wait,
What the hell?
who's that? The Asian guy?
Yeah. How did he get on this commercial?
I have no idea. I mean,
Wow, that's awesome.
Google Samsung. What the
That's
hell?
crazy.
You scared me. I was like, wait, what happened?
Yeah, that's a good trade for you, bro. I like that trade for you. I was gonna say I actually don't mind having players on Thursday Night Football because it makes me. I just know what I need to do with my lineup. If it doesn't go well, I'm like, all right, let's put some high upside players in, risky options.
Yeah, risky options, but sometimes that happens. Man, if Jalen, I'm trying to think of a number where I'm comfortable with Jalen Hurts not getting less than 25. I'm okay with that, which I feel like is not doable.
Bum, 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 bum,
Maybe
bum,
if
bum,
you know
bum.
Tampa just gets a pick here, that'd be 200 IQ.
The quarter pound king in the 2 for
Yeah, I need Godwin to do well.
the Packers. The Cardinals take on the Bucs.
Richard Sherman is out for the rest of the game
I don't
because of
like
a
it.
hamstring injury.
Welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field and
GG's.
Thursday Night Football presented
Thoughts on Taylor Heineke? I'm a Washington fan.
answered by the Eagles.
I mean, other than last week, I think he's been playing really well.
Opening drive.
Our defense has been terrible, and he's been the only reason we've been in games, to be honest with you. Our offense is the only reason we've had a chance to win games.
45-yard penalty
I think Taylor's been good,
set it up, and then
and this week I'm excited about him against the Chiefs. I mean, Chiefs are going to score a ton of points against Washington, and Taylor Heineke is going to have probably 40 to 50 pass attempts in this game. On
Something can
Watch after watching this BK TikTok ad for the 8th time today. Honestly, the Burger King TikTok ad is just so
annoying.
tryhard.
It's so annoying.
Out of this game with a hamstring injury. You see him pulling up right
Oh,
now. Remember,
oh.
Sherman signed with the Bucs following their loss to the Rams. He only had 2 practices before he
That's
played
not good.
against New England.
He's just old, isn't he?
Talked to him about
He is just old. You're not wrong. He is just old.
this playbook, but physically so good. This Bucs second
Wow, the Eagles could trade Zach Ertz or Dallas Goedert in the next week.
Wow.
JPA just tweeted that out.
Who I wonder where he can go. Either or. I wonder where either or can go.
That's a good question.
Give him. No, they won't trade it within the division. Who needs,
I
who needs a
don't.
tight
I don't
end?
know. Will Fitzmagic start when he gets back? It's hard to say. I think this game really matters. Like how Heineke plays in this game is going to play a big part in that. I still have, and I have a 2-quarterback league where I have Heineke and Fitzpatrick on my IR. So I don't know. I think you go 50-50 at this point.
Chase said, so report saying Bills and Colts likely landing spot. Interesting. I hope it's not the Colts because I would not want any of those guys. At least Goddard to go to the Colts because I have him in a couple leagues. Ertz, I don't really care, but I would be upset if that was the case.
Gator says, I'm guessing one goes to Washington football team with Thomas out. I don't expect the Eagles to trade in division, but I could be wrong. Typically, teams don't trade in division. I feel like tight end's a pretty crucial piece, but I could be wrong. And Thomas should be back after their bye week.
The Boston tight end party.
Oh my God! Imagine going. Oh my God! Please no. There you go, Godwin.
That'll be just interesting. I'm trying to think of teams that need tight ends that don't have it, or like they're old.
The Boston tight end party. I love it. Fitz. There's talks about Fitz being back after our bye week. Like that. That's when he could be back. But I mean, the dude's like almost 40, and he injured his hip. I mean, that just sounds like not good. Where Heineke's, he can just scramble and do whatever he needs to do. We'll see. It'll be interesting. Would he go to the Ravens? Maybe. What team needs a tight end? What about the Chargers?
No, this Darnold.
Yeah, I know. He looked decent.
He keeps getting the ball, and they keep working him in slowly and slowly. He
I
got
don't
a
know if you
touchdown
can
last
get
week.
Goddard. Why not? Why not have a better tight end room? Who else? Who else could use a tight end? I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think as well. Cardinals need a tight end.
Vikings, Cardinals. Yeah, Vikings and Cardinals. 1st and 10 here. What up, Ed? Welcome, brother.
What up, Spade? Big week.
1st and 10 here.
Ed, funny, bro. Screen.
Oh my gosh. Leonard Fournette is just getting worked.
GG's to Ronald Jones. Miss you.
You know what's interesting, Luke, is like the Ravens aren't really a rushing team anymore. Have you guys noticed that over the last 4 weeks? Like they just probably because they don't have running backs they trust, but they're just not a team that their identity is completely different.
I told you, man. Gonna run more.
Last week.
Pass more. Jokes. Here we go. Lenny again here.
2nd and 7. Oh my God, Leonard Fournette is getting worked.
Get Lenny if you need him. He's hurt. Go in there, Ronald Jones. Get him in there. Come on. Come on,
With
Rojo.
Juju out rest of the year, how do you rank Chase Claypool? I think Chase Claypool's top 24 rest of the year now. With Juju out, clears up some targets. You know, feels like he's got a higher upside now with Juju gone. Rojo's in the field.
Give it to Rojo. Come on, baby.
Oh my
Next
gosh.
minute,
First
runs it
and
in
10.
for a touchdown right now. This is what Rojo can do. I'm believing in it right here, right now. Watch it. I hope he breaks off. Oh, he had a little gap on the left there. If you look at.
Where's that uncurly doodle? Where's your dog at, Badaki?
She's in the other room. She got D6'd. She
get
no longer
D6'd?
has a sex. Unfortunately.
Damn. GG's.
She's just a dog now.
It's because our running back room consists of 2017 has-beens. You're not wrong there. No, Fournette's not hurt. I think he's just taking a breather.
He's hurt. Get him out.
Yeah, Karen, you're right. I mean, Lamar's definitely grown as a thrower as well. He's done the work he needs to. 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Look at Rojo. They want to get him involved. This is what he could do. He's more explosive. It's not about Leonard Fournette. He's a my guy. Talk it up.
I don't know if you want to publicly say that.
I mean, it's publicly said. It's on YouTube. It's everywhere. You can look it up. It's just unfortunate. It didn't happen.
Yeah, Lamar's looked good. He's looked good. Will Bateman be a good complementary to Hollywood? I still love Bateman. I have him on a couple leagues in my IR spot. Would love to see him get worked in slowly, protect the injury. I mean, I have him in dynasties where I'm focused on him the most. Play action.
Uh oh.
No.
That just sucks.
Oh my God.
What's up,
bro.
John K? What's happening?
Oh my God. I'm just getting absolutely freaking destroyed right now.
Both AB and
Those are the two players I
and
needed
Ertz.
not to go off.
And which league is this? OGs?
No, this is the Fellowship of the Fantasy Ring.
No. Is he playing AB and Ertz? Oh wow, he is.
Yep.
One catch and a touchdown.
So frustrated right now, bro.
That is
Oh my
that is
gosh.
frustrating. Over in
Jesus
the
Christ.
Bucs.
2 tutties for Brady so far.
121 yards, a touchdown pass to Howard and Brown.
Wow.
And 12 is doing his thing.
He's a my guy, but you dropped him. Shame.
He
also
was.
didn't draft his Big Ben my guy. AB's elite. Talk it up. I'm facing Ertz and AJ Brown in my big money league. Not a great start. I feel you, bro. I'm facing Ertz and AJ Brown as well. It's Bane or AB, Antonio Brown. Over and under Bucs by 7 lock tonight. Yeah, I think that's safe. Who do each of you trust more going forward, as they will have their pros and cons? Debo, Mike Williams, Lockett, or Woods? I think Mike Williams it's pretty easy for me, but I don't know if Badaki sees that differently potentially.
I would rather have Mike Williams, and I mean at the moment I want to say Woods. He's just on the better offense, but it's just so been up and down. It's just hard. I think that's a hard question for me. I don't trust Debo.
You would go Woods over Mike Williams.
No, I said I said Mike Williams, but like my heart as well is like I like Woods as well. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, right.
What do you think of our new pistachios football game?
Yeah, Debo looks great, really good as well. I think Lockett's probably the least favorite out of those.
What is he doing?
For me, at least, is what I'm saying.
He read the bet wrong. I bet on the under for Tom Brady 1.5 rushing yards. I thought it was saying touchdown for some reason. GG's.
Oh my gosh. 1.5 rushing yards. Oh, could that happen? I mean, that could still happen.
That could
1.5
definitely
rushing
happen.
yards. Yeah, that's still a possibility for Tom Brady.
He bet the under though, 1.5 rushing yards.
Oh, he bet the under.
So he needs to not rush.
Oh, geez, that's rough. I mean, there's definitely been games where he's just not rushed at all. I mean, dude's 45 or whatever.
He got some wheels
I
on
had
him,
no
bro.
idea
Don't
the
sleep.
MLB playoffs were even happening.
Yeah, October's here, man. Come on, you don't know MLB, baby? Give it to the New York Yankees.
Red Sox. I like the Red Sox.
Here we go. Tell me the future. Devonta Smith, Jalen Hurts, or the past and the future. Now, wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Devonta Smith for sure.
Look at that. Come on, Devonta. Let's do something special right here, right now. Let me text him. I'm gonna text him. Take a few knees at the end. Still could happen. Yeah, true. It's searching fantasy wins. And some Disney shit come up. Yeah, I know. That's so weird. I looked it up when I first looked it up. It's so I don't know. I was like, what the fuck? Why are they offering a bet where Tom Brady has to get 2 rushing touchdowns? It all makes sense now.
So done with these reports of like, yeah, they wanted to go celebrate, but they actually just got right to the room and watched tape. It's like, you're an NFL player. That's not impressive. It's not impressive that you decided to watch film instead of go out and celebrate something.
Bottom of the screen here. Something.
1st and 10.
Should have started.
That's why you sit Miles
You
Sanders.
should have started him. That was a great run for Miles. Great run.
With Decker back for the Lions, will Hawk have a turnaround? I think so. I think Hawk will be better.
You know, another offensive line got hurt for the Lions. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not see that.
Ragoff, whatever. I don't know how to say his name.
Ragnow?
Yeah.
How is this? How is it Ragoff?
I don't know. I don't remember his name. It was like Rag something. So that's
Half
that's
PPR
definitely
Zeke
concerning.
and Lamar or Lamar and Keenan. Really, really depends on your needs as a team, my guy. Do you need running back help? Do you need wide receiver help? Do you have more depth at wide receiver, safe plays, or running back? I think that's pretty crucial to answer that question, Joni Fant. Change name to Spade and Big Weekend. I actually like my name. I'm a ride with mine.
Yeah, same.
Big Weekend's pretty cool though. Lamar and Keenan. XBTRS is answering for you. Why can't you start Lamar as well as Zeke or Jamar and Keenan? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the question. Oh, it says Zeke and Jamar. Or Lamar and Keenan. I mean, if this is a 1 quarterback league, I would go Zeke and Jamar Chase. If it's a trade, I'm not sure if you mean if it's a trade or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
All right, man. Give some more info. We'd be happy to help. I had a worse week than John Gruden. I don't think you did, Ed. I don't think you did. It would be hard to have a worse week than John Gruden. That's rough from the boy.
Luke's trying to help. I love that. Get Rogers gaming. Take a chance on him. Has injury history or a pure high ceiling injury player for me. I don't like the boomer bust because the injury player is not necessarily. Dalvin Cook is a high injury player, you know? Like Dalvin Cook is a high injury player. He gets injured every single year.
Yeah.
So like I'm taking the injured player.
Is there a worst TV show than The Masked Singer?
No, this is a great show. What you mean?
It's terrible.
I love it. No, just,
Are you being
I've
serious?
actually never seen the show.
It's just like terrible and just like boring to watch. There's nothing entertaining about this show. I don't get why people watch it.
Have you seen the commercial for like the virtual singer or whatever VR? Like
Yeah, that looks stupid as
that
well.
looks so dumb.
Bruh. I don't understand why. It's definitely not more entertaining to like have a mask. It's like show the people. Did you hear the chat about NFL having a bunch of dirt on owners? I'm sure they do. I mean,
John
there's
Mara,
a
you little piece
lot
of
of
shit.
sketchy owners out
I
there.
hate John Mara. He's old. Get him out.
Coaches walking the planet. Yeah, he's been there.
Here we go.
One of my PPR leagues, I played Sam over Herbert last week. Oof, why? We got a saying here, start your stars, my guy. You got to start your stars.
Philadelphia offensive line. On 2nd and 9, pass is caught by the
It's Devonta.
It's Devonta. Something special. Keep targeting him. Hyper target him.
for Philadelphia.
Let him sit in the zone. Bop, bop, bop.
This is the same 5.
You just got to learn from those mistakes, XB. Don't worry, my guy. You got to learn and
Yeah, learn to move
you just
on.
start
man.
your stars. If they
Start.
are stars, they always have a chance to go off. It doesn't matter the matchup. You know what I mean?
Coming into this game in week 6. It's hard to be consistent
Here we go. Here we go. Devonta, bottom of the screen. No, he's actually in the slot. Is that him in the slot?
Third and 3.
I actually don't know. Come on, B.
That was great defense.
That was just a one read though. Like he's not looking across the field. On the other side, he was.
By the way, just a note on Kelsey.
If AB has a day today, would y'all start to take him out of the boom or bust category? He's only had one game with less than 7 targets and 60 yards.
Yeah, I have to double check. But
That kept him from being able to get his other arm in there.
I still think he's boom or bust. I'll be honest. Like I think you start him. He's it's not that he's like a guy that you sit on your bench. You start him, but I still think he's boom or bust. I think it's hard to say that he's not, especially on this offense.
Trying to get outside. He's able to
It's always gonna be there's always gonna be one player who doesn't have a good game. You know what I mean?
by Jaden Mickens after a 46-yard punt. Tampa Bay with the football and a 7.
Don't Australia got like 3 COVID cases in the whole country? Nah, man. We've got thousands now.
you should look it up, man.
We've been in lockdown for like 4 months. We're finally getting out.
We out already.
I know it hurts that they are both injured right now, but normally, what would you say for a Carson/A-Rob for Woods and Hunt trade? I mean, I would prefer Woods and Hunt by a mile. It's not even close.
Yeah,
There's your answer.
I agree.
Yeah,
You don't want
Woods and
Carson.
Hunt by a mile. A-Rob, I mean, he's not droppable. Maybe he is, depending on your team. Honestly, in a 10-man league, he's probably droppable. But not in a 12. You can still trade him, get some value. So would you say Mike Evans and Gronk are boomer bust? Absolutely, yes. You
The only
start
person
them,
that's
but they're boomer
consistent,
bust.
the only person that I think we can both agree on that's consistent on this team is Chris Godwin.
Yeah. And it like the difference is Godwin doesn't have like these 30-point games all the time, or like when he's so Godwin's the most consistent, but he probably has the least upside of the 3, if this makes sense. I don't know. Most consistent, but probably the least upside. But yeah, you have to start AB.
I think like you can. The problem with AB is that like, yes, there's too many mouths to feed in that. There's also, you know, if we're taking him off the category of not boom or bust, then a lot of people like Antonio Brown as being your wide receiver too, which I'm not comfortable starting him as my wide receiver too.
I am.
For me, I'd rather have him in a flex spot. You know, like I'd rather have him in a flex and be like, you know what, I need a high valuable player, or high, you know, day player. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like a player that can score points a lot in one day, hopefully. So, and I just don't think that's the case for Antonio Brown. Still, yeah, he's only had, you know, one game with under 7 targets, but
I think he's a must start.
I don't know. I'm not in love with it. I'm truly not in love with it.
I don't know what else you need to see, but I have Kamara on a bye week. I'm starting Kareem Hunt and Jamal Williams. What do you guys think about Williams next week? Jamal Williams, he's always got opportunity. I mean, that's a team that pretty much runs through their running backs. So he's always got an opportunity in a PPR format to get, 3 to 4 receptions and have a decent game. Does JJ continue his production? I think so.
Yeah.
It feels like Justin Jefferson is the clear guy over Adam Thielen now. I think Justin Jefferson's going to have a great rest of the season. If he's your wide receiver 2, then you're probably struggling. He's a matchup flex. Yeah, fair. I'm saying I would be comfortable with him as my wide receiver 2, though. There he is. And you know what sucks is I still lost because he got a catch.
What's annoying there was that Ronald Jones was open on the other side. I know that was a play of the screen to the other side, but Ronald Jones, that fake on the other side, he was wide open. I think it was just him and the safety. Like, watch, Ronald Jones leaks out. If he turns around there, wow.
Justin Jefferson is moving on up. You're right. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that was a design play, you know.
No, for sure. I 100% agree. Why is there nobody in the middle of the field?
Pressure.
That's so dumb. Oh, that's a great tackle. Wow.
That is a great tackle. Why didn't he make that tackle at the freaking goal line?
That was actually super good.
What are your thoughts on trying to trade for players who are currently on their bye week? Yeah, I mean, if you're in a position where you can, take that L this week, definitely. It's definitely something that you could consider.
I'm definitely doing it. Alvin Kamara's a good one that's on a bye. Calvin Ridley is a good one that's on his bye right now.
Heavily depends on your roster and your record right now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's 4th down, and the Buccaneers right now are going to change their mind.
Wow, they're punting it? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know that's a hard decision for Bruce Arians. You're feeling like surely with what we have, we can pick up a yard. But
that's a bitch move. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, get up the field. That's what we want. Get Devonta Smith on. Woo! Talk it up. What a day here.
That's weak sauce.
That's weak sauce. Oh man, that's so funny. Yeah, T.Y. Hilton doesn't look good. Colts wide receiver T.Y. Hilton briefly considered retirement following neck surgery that forced him to sit out the start of 2021 season.
I mean,
well, yeah, we
with
all
all
knew
due
that.
respect, like,
No,
he's just not necessary anymore to the team either. He's past his prime. Fantastic wide receiver. Past his prime. It's time to hang it up.
You think so?
Michael Pittman's the clear alpha there.
Unlucky.
I have my starting quarterback, running back, and 3 wide receivers on bye next week. Might as well just cop the L and then be chilling for the rest of the season. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I was playing you next week, Karen. I don't pick fantasy players with basic names like Mike Williams, Mike Thomas, John Smith.
Good guy. Great guy.
Basic names.
Excuse me. Basic names.
4 than 1.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Here we go.
Back on the field.
Here we go. You can't trust a guy with 2 first names. You actually can't. I know somebody that with 2 first names.
Oh.
When your new tailgate can play music.
Kedar George. It's actually so true.
Kedar's not even. You know what's weird? Is like Kedar doesn't even feel like a name.
It is. The Bengals.
I know it is, but like if you said Kedar George, I would say, oh, Kedar's probably the last name, George Kedar.
George Kedar.
Luke Rogers.
True.
True. And by the way, you have to spell it Rodgers because if you spell it Rogers, he will get furious. Is E-Man the wide receiver 2 in Buffalo? And if so, is he a flex player or more? Yes. He, in my opinion, he's the wide receiver 2, and he's a star of the week for us. He's getting all the targets that Cole Beasley was getting last year, but he's also being utilized in the end zone, in the red zone as well. So, yeah, I think you can play Emmanuel Sanders going forward. On the other side of it, do you ever need to consider trading players in your team who are on bye weeks, especially if you have a bad record? Yeah, definitely. I mean, at some point, if you're 0-5 right now and you have crucial players on byes, you can't lose many more games. Like, you have to take some risks. I'm 1-4 in the league, and if I lose, I got a lot of people on bye next week, so I'll be 1-5, and I will definitely make some moves because
let me know.
Of certain players being on bye weeks.
Let me know. I can definitely help you there.
No, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, let me know.
How many people do you know with the first name Rogers? That's a good point. There's not many Rogers. There's many Roger.
Roger.
Kedar George owes me $5.
Hit him up, man. Hit him up. He'll give it to you.
Yeah.
He'll PayPal
Over there in
you
Tampa,
or
Florida.
Cash App you or whatever.
Bruce B. Downs, Tampa, Florida.
Shout out to Bruce B. Downs, Tampa, Florida. Come on. Talk it up. AJ Brown or Hollywood Brown in the flex? I think you have to start AJ Brown. I mean, he's a clear star. Hollywood Brown has been going off. But
I don't know, man.
depends.
Hollywood's been really good.
Yeah, he definitely has. I think I'm still starting.
Who do they both play? That's what I need to know.
I forgot who the Ravens play, but AJ plays the Bills.
Marquise plays the Chargers.
They're both tough matchups.
I think I would go. I think I would actually go.
I'm still going AJ.
That's really tough.
Devonta Smith, bottom of the screen
I
here.
would lean AJ, but it's very close. No more to Zach Ertz, please. I need damage limitations now. Oh, how do you not start Miles Sanders? Look at that.
I mean, the usage of Miles Sanders is actually fantastic in this game. If you sat him, you're stupid.
Good game for Booker if Danny Dimes doesn't play. I mean, they're playing the Rams, so I don't know. You're a Giants fan. Do you start?
I think
Devontae
they will.
Booker
They
this
will.
week?
They will utilize him this week, in my personal opinion, and they're going to use him in the passing game because he is a pass catching back, and in the run game. So why not? I think you have to, in my opinion. It sucks, but and the Rams is not the best defense against the run at the moment. So
Play action here. 2nd and 6. He doesn't see him. He doesn't see him. Washington defensive coordinator and former Raiders head coach Jack Del Rio on John Gruden. Embarrassingly bad for a person of that position. I don't have respect for him. Just saw that.
yeah, lucky. What can you do? You know.
What can you do?
What can you do? Can't do anything. I hate that Devonta
Raider
Smith
fan.
plays out wide. Like, why is he out wide? That's
3rd and 5 here. Kenneth Gainwell in the backfield. Oh my God! Thank you, Jesus. That's the first thing that went right for me tonight. Oh, I mean, that's a touch pass. You gotta have that touch pass.
You got to.
That's something that Jalen Hurts needs to improve on, and if he's going to play in this league.
Can we be honest for a second? I know people see me as a Jalen Hurts hater.
You know, a lot of times
I don't want to be.
When you say that, that means it's gonna follow with something negative about Jalen Hurts.
Without the athleticism, what is Jalen Hurts? Just want to ask the question.
Yeah.
I have Ridley on a bye in my league where I'm 1-4. What type of value do you need back for him? I was throwing out trades to someone. I was trying to give Godwin for Ridley. I think it's it's too late now to do something like that. But I think people still view Ridley as an elite wide receiver. Maybe not elite, but still like top 15. I think you can get good value for Calvin Ridley. I'd be looking for maybe someone who's worried about DK. If they're worried about DK because of the Russ injury. Jamar Chase, if someone's not sold still. Mike Williams, if someone's not sold still. Terry McLaurin, if someone's not sold. Deontay and a piece I'd be okay with. Amari Cooper. Luke's just trying to start an absolute battle in one of our group chats right now.
I love it.
Oh my God!
Chase
Why are you
said-
stirring shit up for no reason?
Chase says, "What is any athlete without athleticism?" I mean, that's 200 IQ from Chase. Honestly, think about it.
I mean, Tom Brady. Would you consider Tom Brady athletic?
Yeah,
No.
he is.
But
He actually is. He's playing a sport.
how is he like a freak athlete? I
Is a
don't
kicker?
get it.
Is a kicker athletic?
What
Is a kicker athletic?
is a kicker athletic?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying, okay, when they're playing a sport, of course they're athletic. I'm not saying do they play sports? Are they athletic? Yes, of course they can run. But I'm saying when you say someone's athletic in the NFL, you're saying they have like gifted talents as an athlete. I don't think Tom Brady is a gifted athlete. He's just very smart.
Wait, did you actually truly? Are you? So
I don't think Tom Brady's a gifted athlete. He's never had the strongest arm. He's never had those attributes. He's never had Patrick Mahomes' attributes. But he's been the smartest quarterback to ever play. The mental side of the game is what makes him the GOAT. It's not his it's not his athleticism. It's not his skill.
Right. I mean, I think Tom Brady is a gifted athlete. I think, yeah, I can understand how, like, yeah, like I see the perspective, but I think like maybe the mental side is gifted as an athlete as well. Like football is mental and physical, so I think that's what they always say, you know. So I think that's a huge part of the game. So I think Tom Brady would be gifted.
That's exactly. You're just making my point. Without his athleticism, what is Jalen Hurts?
But without, yeah, okay.
The mental side isn't there. I mean, he's got room to grow. The mental side isn't there. The skill as a passer isn't there.
Yeah, maybe. See what happens.
Hollywood Henderson, Dallas Cowboys won the lottery twice. I don't know who that is. Tannehill has been off this game. Tough has been off his game. Yeah, he has been. What is any athlete without athleticism? Very good point. Placeholder. Allen Iverson was nothing without the athleticism. That's true. Does having muscle memory mean you're athletic? Muscle memory. I think that's probably a combination of both. That's one of those things that's definitely a combination of both. That's like saying Tom Brady has no game, but he's got Giselle. That's funny.
Like the video.
When I say athletic, I mean like he's a good athlete. There's a lot of players in the NFL who are obviously athletes, but they're not like that top tier athlete.
3rd and 4.
Jalen Hurts for a quarterback is very athletic. Oh my God, was that picked off? Oh my God.
Off the hand of Singleton, and at the moment, it's called a pick by Marcus Epps. Let's see.
Oh, that's a pick.
Yeah, that's a pick.
That's that. The ball didn't
Got
move.
his hands underneath it.
Yeah, the ball didn't move or anything. Boom. That's a pick. Wow. It moved a little bit. Antonio Brown is hurt. Bucs trainers looking at Antonio Brown at his leg.
Really?
That's what it says. Fantasy Life.
Where?
Breaking news. Antonio Brown is hurt. Bucs trainer looking at his left leg.
Please stay out.
That's just terrible, man.
That is terrible.
That's actually terrible. I would not wish that upon anyone. Really.
Neither.
Ooh, you did die. Trade Antonio Brown immediately.
Immediately.
He's done. He's gonna miss the rest of. He's not gonna miss the rest of the season, but he is. He's injured. You don't want that.
Well, I mean, if he's out for this game, that would be extremely helpful. Why couldn't he have gone out before he freaking put up a touchdown, though? Jeez.
Well, yes. Hulu does have live sports.
I mean, AB just put up 13 points, almost 14 points. Like, still a great game from him.
Dating shows. With over 75 live channels. I choose Hulu.
Yeah.
Hulu.
Is Baker Mayfield a football player or an actor? My guy is always in a freaking commercial. It's just.
Yeah, it's hard to value Baker Mayfield.
Is this his last is this his contract year?
Oh, Baker? Yeah. I think so, yeah.
A lot of things can change this year. Like Danny Dimes can be gone. Baker Mayfield can be gone. Washington football team might get a new quarterback or stick with Taylor Heineke. Lamar needs to resign, which he will resign. I'm pretty confident in that. Who else is a quarterback that last year? It's their last year. Big
Honestly,
Ben.
I'd be okay if Danny Dimes was our quarterback. He looks great.
5th-year option for Baker. Oh, 5th-year option for Baker, right?
Yeah, 5th-year option, but that was already a part of the contract. We'll have to see if they extend his contract
This should be a
or
lot.
they let him. They'll either extend him, they'll franchise tag him, or they'll let him go to free agency.
I think Derek Carr as well could be going somewhere else.
Oh, I believe that's after next year. Let's have a look.
Who else is? There should be a lot of quarterback changes, actually. Shit.
About 30 seconds ago, Clay Martin just told the
Franchise tag can be used in 2022 and 2023.
Mike Pereira, and the call on the field is interception by.
Wasn't it third down anyway?
You know, Joe, to me, the ball
Doesn't
goes between
like it matters,
the
but
hands and does get to the ground. So if I'm in replay, that's enough for me to reverse.
if I'm playing Tom Brady in fantasy right now, I'm saying that was a pick.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. That's true. I mean, there's so many. There should be a lot of quarterback changes
Hey,
coming in.
actually,
this
Derek Carr, isn't he a free agent after this
Yeah,
year?
that's what I said. I said Derek Carr is a free agent.
You
He could
did,
be
you
going
did,
somewhere
yeah.
else.
I mean, if Derek Carr went to, I would be happy with him in Washington.
Same thing with the Broncos. I mean, if Teddy's playing great, so maybe they can extend Teddy.
No, wait. Carr has one more year on his contract. But there's no dead cap if they wanted to cut him. So they could cut him after this year if they wanted to. He's 30 years old. Still young for a quarterback. Jars says A.J. Brown or Hollywood in the flex. We've actually answered that. We said A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
Man, I think I would actually lean Hollywood the more I think about it. I have to be honest. I think I would lean Hollywood.
I'm still going AJ.
I just trust Hollywood more at this point. CD or Chase to start this week. I would go. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a tough decision.
I'm going Chase.
Who do they both play? Chase plays the Lions.
Mm-hmm. And then I think
CD plays. Who does CD play?
Patriots.
Yeah, I would go Chase.
Steelers too shit for Rodgers.
Rodgers to Pittsburgh? I don't know. I mean, anything could happen.
I don't think I don't see that happening. But yeah.
Anything could happen. It wouldn't be surprising. Their defense is great, and I think about it from Aaron Rodgers' perspective. You have a very good defense on the other side, which is something he's not had in Green Bay, like top 5 defense. You've got Chase Claypool, Deontay Johnson, Pat Fry, and Najee Harris as weapons. Why not? We'll see.
Yeah.
The only thing, though, is like he's a California kid. Does a California kid want to spend time in Pittsburgh? I don't know if you guys have been to Pittsburgh. I have family there. It's nice, but it's a grindy, grungy city. You know, they work for everything there, so it's not. It's not a vacation to go to Pittsburgh.
Imagine the 49ers trade Trey Lance away for Aaron Rodgers for 2.
There's no way they could. I mean, yeah, anything can happen, eh?
Would you do that as a genuinely
Incomplete pass, not a pick. I thought that was a pick.
I thought that was a pick too. Would you do that? If let me say this, let's just say Aaron Rodgers comes to you and be like, "Hey, I can guarantee at least 3 years we're gonna make a good Super Bowl run." But let's just say you have to trade away Trey Lance. I'll come to the Bay Area.
I don't think so.
You get me. You have great weapons around you. I think I would.
I don't think so. I don't think I would do it.
No?
No, I don't think so. I mean, you gave up so much for Trey Lance already. You might as well actually properly.
What did they give up for Trey?
Get this kid ready for the NFL and see what he's got. Give him his full rookie contract to prove himself. It's way too early to say that, as a franchise.
Yeah, I personally think I would do it if I can. Aaron Rodgers he doesn't have Devontae Adams, but he has Debo, Ayuk, Kittle. I mean, the running back room has been decent from.
I guess I also don't see the Steelers as the Niners this is what I said before the season. I don't think they're an elite defense. I still don't think they're an elite defense. So if I'm if I'm San Francisco, I don't think my team with Aaron Rodgers is going to be better than what the Packers are now. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just don't see them as that elite defense.
Shit. Yeah.
Is Bill Parcells canceled yet? Probably. Julio, D-Book, Marvin Jones in my flex. D-Book meaning who's D-Book?
Devontae Booker.
Devontae Booker. That's tough. I think you might have to go Julio in that scenario. What do you think, Badaki?
I was gonna say Marvin, but I don't like it either. I don't like either, to be honest. I don't like any of them.
I think I would lean. Man, Julio could get injured so easily. I think I would lean Julio, but it's very close between him and Marvin.
He's in the slot. What are you looking? Oh my gosh. That's fair. That's fair. That's okay.
Damn it.
Devonta Smith is there. He's beating his guy every time in the middle of the field. Like, he's there. Look. And he's looking too down the field, I guess. But I mean, it's not terrible.
I mean, he made the right call.
No, he definitely made the right call. I'm not saying it was a bad call, but like
big weekend from Cowboy hater like Stephen A. Yeah, Cowboys look legit. A-Rod to the Vikings like Favre.
This play does not work.
Kirk Cousins. I think they'll keep him. We'll see. 1st and 10 here. This is a deep ball.
That's not Devonta. And it's picked.
That's a pick.
So stupid.
I mean, kind of proving my point here. Traded Kyler, Damian Williams, and Julio for Kareem Hunt and CD. Josh Allen is my starting quarterback. Did you win or lose? You absolutely won by an absolute landslide, my guy. It's not even close. You killed that trade.
Yeah, I like it. Gator fan, with being 1-4, would you be willing to trade someone like Kyler Murray or Jonathan Taylor for multiple pieces? I definitely don't want to, but is it tough? It's tough with having this record. Look, I mean, yeah, it's tough having the record, but
he's in a 2-quarterback league, by the way. You can't trade Kyler Murray in a 2-quarterback league.
Yeah, I think like, you know, you're probably saying like, oh, 1-4. There's still so much time into the season. Like, you need to win this game, and if you do win this game, Jonathan Taylor is turning around. Kyler Murray, he had a couple great weeks, and now he's kind of, oh shit, on Tom Brady. Who's he going to? Okay.
Is AB back on the field?
I don't see anything. I haven't heard anything. That wasn't even reported. It was reported on the Fantasy Life app. It wasn't reported like on Twitter or anything. That wasn't. Yeah, I don't know.
Apparently, he's back in.
Let me see.
Yeah, AB's out there.
Yeah, unlucky.
Yeah, what were you saying?
I was just saying like you still have to ride with your team.
Cameron Brate.
There's that soft area in this defense, a catch and run of 12. By Philadelphia because they split out Leonard Fournette.
Yes, Damian Williams is on the COVID list, and he was confirmed to have a positive test as well. So,
unlucky.
We'll see what that means. I mean, he just has to get some negative testing, and then he'll be the starting running back there again. But who knows how long that will take.
Darius Slay is really playing well. He's one of the top corners in the league, and on Sunday he traveled with DJ.
2nd and 8.
Carolina was not always in man coverage. This is a defense that plays very little man coverage, but that doesn't mean.
Total yards 180 for the Bucs, 62 for the Eagles. 10 rushing yards for the Eagles, 40 for the Bucs, and 139 pass yards compared to 52.
Just unlucky.
Lenny down at the bottom of the screen, out wide.
There goes
There's
AB.
AB again. Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
This is terrible for me. This is a terrible night for me.
Let's go.
Ryan Jensen, in talking with Tom Brady, I asked him specifically about Ryan Jensen. Just love the way he plays. Watch him on this play. And he's athletic and he can move for a guy his size, and he's the one who kind of gets out in front.
Luke, I'm not even gonna let your shit stirring in the chat get get started. I'm just gonna heart Daniel Elio's message. Not even gonna let it get started.
Play action. Brady slides. That's Fournette. Breaks one.
First and 10 here.
Lenny's going.
Even close to bringing him down.
Oh my gosh.
Taylor. It's a catch and run of 18 yards.
Josh Allen on the gout list. What in the world? How do you see Darrell Williams doing while CEH is out? I think he'll fill in nicely.
I agree.
Oddly enough, he was actually the more used pass catcher anyway. So I wonder if that maybe he's a better option than CEH. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's hard to say, but I think he'll be the guy. I think you can start him this week if you need. I'm starting him this week.
Get Ronald Jones in now. Come on.
AB is a monster. You're not wrong. AB's, I'll be honest, I think he's solidified himself as a must start.
Yeah.
Jeez, bro. Fournette has 75 total yards, and it's not even halftime.
Like we were talking about, he doesn't get a whole lot of work. He had a fumble week 1. He missed a block week 2. And just has not.
2nd and 8, people. 2nd and 8.
Those carries he's had in a game.
Rojo's in the backfield. It's OJ. It's OJ.
You just love to see OJ healthy, huh?
Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Tonight he gets 11 yards here. Get him involved and Chris Godwin on the outside. Just love
It is weird that like AB and Tom Brady were living together, or basically Tom was like, "You can come live with me, AB." That was interesting. First and 10 here.
Lenny's back.
I think Slay is on AB. Oh, here we go. Come on. Ah, the screens aren't working out right now for Godwin.
Everyone else, though, it's working out for him. Working out for them.
Talked to Jonathan Gannon, the defensive coordinator. He said Davion Taylor should start to get more and more playing time. He has the chance to be their best
The chat, so
cover linebacker.
next level.
He made that last play.
Oh, no.
It's just next
No
level.
comment. No comment.
Against Carolina.
No.
2nd and 7.
As they move through the rest of this year as well.
Let's see here. 2nd and 7. He's looking towards Godwin.
Is caught by Godwin.
Jeez, man, that was a tight window. Throw that in.
I thought he looked hurt for a second. He was laying on the floor there for a while.
Well, the first
Nah, he's fine.
possessions,
This is probably going to be a Lenny touchdown here.
not able to get much pressure at all.
Just feels like a Lenny touchdown.
Haven't yet been able to get to him, but they are disrupting Brady in the pocket, making him slide a little bit, getting the ball out a little bit earlier than.
I wonder if Slay been covering Mike Evans? Yes,
Yes.
he is covering him down below. All right, let's see if this is a quick out to Godwin or it's a rush. It's a rush. He got there.
Tackle as he got through Singleton enough to get a first down.
All right, do they give Brady another chance to get a passing touchdown? Let's get to 50.
Knocking on the door again.
Knocking on the
Is
door.
AB
2-minute
Tom's
warning.
next Moss? No, AB is not Tom's next Randy Moss. I mean, you have to think about those situations because they're different. When Moss came to New England, you know, he was the guy, and Brady did not have the options that he has now in Tampa Bay. That was the perfect combination of Moss being necessary to their offense in order for them to win games and the connection. Like, that was something that we rarely ever find in fantasy. Did AB and Brady did bunk beds for a few weeks? As part of a package for trading either away, do you think Carson or Clyde has more trade value? I mean, Carson. I would say Carson because Clyde's, what is he out? 4 weeks probably with the MCL at least.
Well, we still don't know the severity of Carson's injury. All reports I hear is like it's not good, and it is very lingering. But they haven't put him on IR. So
I think I'd prefer Carson over Clyde by a lot right now. I mean, yeah, Carson's injury is a little bit unknown, but Clyde's is very known. MCL. And at best, he's probably going to be out 4 weeks, you know? That's just what I think. I don't know.
yeah.
If you were trading for them, who would you want more right now?
It's hard. Like, I personally still want Clyde just because I'm scared of that neck injury with Carson.
Okay, so by using that logic, you're not afraid of the MCL injury?
I'm more afraid of the neck injury than MCL. Like, I know the time frame with CEH, but with Carson, we don't know anything. If I had more information, then I could be like, yeah, you know, I'm okay with Carson.
Fair enough.
It's literally the exact same injury as T.Y. Hilton. Literally the exact same one. And what's happened with T.Y.?
That's very, very different situations. I just don't understand, I guess, because Clyde is literally confirmed out with an MCL sprain.
No, I understand. Like I'm saying, but I know the time frame of Clyde. We don't know the time frame with Chris Carson.
Yeah, fair enough. I heard AB would only eat if Brady did the airplane with him. Imagine. I traded Carson for a Ford Fiesta. Sheesh. Ford Fiesta, though. Fuel efficiency.
Here we go.
I love it. This is probably a touchdown for Lenny. It's just what it feels like. There you go. Touchdown, Lenny Fournette. Jeez, he's been great. He has been great.
Yeah, they give it to Fournette. I mean, not just a ton of movement, but Fournette, he's going to just lower his head, and no one's going to keep him from.
I got Lenny Fournette in some of the follower leagues. I'm feeling good.
He just lowers it.
I don't have any of Lenny. Unfortunately.
He's got 80 yards in the game, 40 on the ground, 40 through the air.
Frustrating so far. But I'm okay. Jalen Hurts less than 10 points in the half. I mean, that's fantastic.
Yeah, things could be better for me. The fact that both of those players got a touchdown, that sucks.
It's just unlucky. Trading cost, yeah. Should the Bucs bring back the dashing Pirates with the sword in this?
Absolutely.
Is anyone playable on the Jets? At the moment, no. I think the only playable person probably is Corey Davis, but he's up and down.
Carter looks good too.
Yeah, Michael Carter. He's getting more work and a lot more consistency in the game. So I think those are the only two, but I'm not a fan of the two. I love Michael Carter and his talent. I love Corey Davis and his talent. It's just hard to start those guys right now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, after the bye, you're going to New England, at New England. So, doesn't look great right now.
What is the greatest RB season you guys ever watched?
The Danian Tomlinson for me.
I wasn't into football like that at the time, but
Adrian Peterson's a good shout as well. But
yeah,
I remember LaDainian Tomlinson when he was like in his prime, scoring like 3 to 4 touchdowns a game. That was insane, and having him was just like a cheat code. But yeah, I would say Adrian Peterson, his MVP year was pretty insane as well.
Yeah, I think that's the one I can think of. I'm trying to think of like recent people, if there's been anyone else.
CJ2K. Bro, anytime CJ2K got the ball, it was like, this is a touchdown.
He was super fast.
He's going to outrun every single player on the
it's
field.
Just nasty with CJ. It wasn't the best season, but I loved Maurice Jones-Drew. I just liked him.
It was fun to watch.
Hold on, Devontae Smith top of the screen here. Oh, he's Jalen. Why you?
Stop. That's incomplete. Thank God.
Why are you crumbling there? Like, stick in the pocket. Run. Stop running to your right. Run to your left. You have more room to your left.
I think he was under pressure though, in that pocket.
Yeah, but
You're saying run to the left.
like, and then he runs into where the pressure is pushing him, which is fair. Like, that's what the defense probably
It's hard.
wants.
Is that Gatorade in a can? What the hell? I've never seen that. It's hard for him as a right-handed thrower to roll out left, though. Do you know what I mean?
Look, see?
But he's now limited of like he can only run. He can't throw because
Yeah.
throwing across the body makes it pretty difficult.
Yeah, I get you.
There's not a lot of quarterbacks that are going to be able to run away from
Jamal Charles was very fun to watch.
Lamar Jackson.
I can't think of any running backs. Like, all those guys are great. Like as you say it, I remember. But I'm trying to think of. Just trying to think of one in my head.
Gurley was really fun in his prime. That was, if you had him, you pretty much won every week.
Yeah. Who else, man?
3rd and 6 here. Ward in motion. Gainwell's in the backfield. He just didn't make a decision quick enough.
He didn't.
Jeez, man.
That was a game well too.
It's just, man. What's his completion percentage this year for Jalen Hurts? Let me find that out. All right. He's currently completing 50%. Oh, that's in this game. How about the year?
Yo, what's good with the punts? Be better. Cut that guy.
64% completion percentage. That's not terrible. 7 touchdowns, 3 picks. Yeah, he's been all right.
Mark Sanchez, great season.
I only used to watch Steelers games, but Lev Bell was pretty fun to watch. Yeah, Lev Bell was very, very good.
Yeah.
Even though he's like troll energy at the end of his career, he was very good. Walter Payton, Ed Sapp, were you alive when Walter Payton was going crazy? You were like an adult.
Were you actually alive? Were you actually there?
That is history. I would love to be alive during that time.
Yeah, Sean Alexander, he's good.
Yeah, Sean was cool.
Well, and hang on is right. You just feel like if they don't make a stop here, they do get the ball to start the second half. So that
Father, hold me close.
Give it to Barry. HB stretch to Barry. Honestly.
Barry Sanders. I remember it like it was yesterday.
HB stretch. Yeah, I can't really think of anyone. I mean, all those guys that you guys said is great. I'm just really trying to think of recent, like, amazing football years. I mean, obviously CMC has been great. Zeke in his rookie year was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Saquon his rookie year was kind of crazy as well. He went off. Like, those are the people that I'm just trying to think of, like, relevant fantasy players right now. Like, yeah, Derrick Henry last year, like, that was great last year. That was crazy.
Derrick Henry was very impressive. I mean, but he didn't even finish as the RB1. That's what's crazy. Like, I guess in standard leagues, obviously he did, but
Alvin Kamara is awesome. Like, I mean, obviously all these guys are great, but like when you watch them,
RPO's peak zone bubble. I'll see that play in hell.
jeez,
I have no idea how to defend it still. It just doesn't make sense.
you had to control. I'm pretty sure you had. Hold on.
Thank God. Michael Vick, best running back I've ever seen. Yeah, he was fun to watch. Ed Sapp was a kid when Walter Payton was doing his thing. Jonathan Taylor, 2021. Could we be on the precipice? The precipice.
Give it to JT.
3rd and 15 here. 3rd and 15.
Brother Bo.
Is this a screen pass to AB? I wouldn't be surprised. That's AB. That is no one. Who the hell is that to?
Oh, you pitching it? Okay. Drop down. Give him some time to get back on the field. What are you doing? You wasted at least 20 seconds there.
What the hell was that?
You wasted 20 seconds going back and forth, running around in circles, my guy.
Honestly, just get yardage.
What the fuck?
What just happened to Sue? What did Sue just do on the field?
He punched the ball out of his hand.
Yeah, why?
Oh. I mean, I would love to like guard Tom Brady as like he throws a pick and like throw him on the field, on the floor.
Yeah, you would like to throw Tom Brady on the floor?
Yeah.
The GG's boys, thanks for playing.
Who had the best college season? Damn, bro. I mean, there's so many people who have gone off in college. That's a good question. Who has the best college season?
I'll be honest with you. I don't really watch college like that. I mean, I do now because I'm doing fantasy football, but like I've never been into college like Zach has, so I literally know nothing about college.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's crazy? There's a lot of like college is there's so many divisions and there's like hundreds and hundreds of teams. I'm trying to think. I mean, Adrian Peterson was great. It sounds stupid, but O.J. Simpson was really good in college.
Guaranteed touchdown.
Doak Walker. Bo Jackson was a monster in college. Did he play at Auburn? Played at Auburn. Ricky Williams. Ricky Williams was a monster at Texas, and then what's his face was the head coach of the Saints and traded his entire draft, all 7 picks, for Ricky Williams. That's not a joke. He traded that to Washington for Ricky Williams. Mike Ditka, that was who it was. Barry Sanders was pretty unreal. Herschel Walker. It was a head case. You're not wrong there. I don't know who in the chat agrees, but can we bring NCAA football back?
No.
Like to
Don't bring it back.
as a game?
Waste of money.
NCAA football, EA Sports, bring it back.
Waste
what
of
the
money.
hell are we waiting on at this point?
It was bad business move from EA Sports, and
As a kid, I would always buy the college and Madden games, and I would do a My Player, and then you could actually transfer your My Player from college to Madden. I would do that all the time.
That's pretty funny. And then here comes the center, Ryan Jensen. He's not going to put up with that, I promise you. And I was talking to Tom Brady about Ryan Jensen. He's a hothead. He's got a lot of personal fouls. Shoot, he's a black belt in taekwondo.
1st and 10. I wanted to see what happened with Sue.
well, nothing as important. Devonta Smith bottom of the screen. Take a shot, Jalen, please.
Just don't throw it to freaking Zach Ertz. He's looking his way. He's looking his way.
That was a great catch.
Is that caught? Is that caught? They're not going to look at it? Sheesh. That is not caught. That is not caught.
They can hit top of the screen to catch.
Jill says he heard that it's going to come back in a few years. Bring Fight Night back.
Hey.
NCAA 14 is still better than the latest Madden. You're not, dude. Madden as a game has been the same game for so long, for decades, and I still buy it all the time.
Yeah, nah, I never buy Madden. It's just shit, honestly.
I'm the problem.
I think the last time I bought Madden, I'm pretty sure it was 2007 when Michael Vick was on. And then the most recent time I bought it was in 2020 Madden when
Pretty recently, though.
Yeah, me, Sam, and Luke we're just going off on Madden, getting coins, and I don't know. It was just so fun.
Some coins?
I forgot what
Second
it's
and
called.
10
Madden
here.
coins, I think.
Devontae Smith at the bottom of the screen. Zach Ertz at the top. Not Ertz, not Ertz, not Ertz. Sack. Oh, he evaded the sack?
Gosh, man. When Devonta Smith is on the right side of him, he doesn't tend to look right. But when
it's like Carson Wentz. If you want to get a throw from Carson Wentz, you better be on the left side of the field.
100%. And that's how it feels right now with Jalen Hurts. Like, what the French toast?
Did either of you watch Eli Manning in college? I was really, really young, but I remember him at Ole Miss, but I was super young. Like, I was born in 94, so.
Hey, Giants legend, honestly. 2-time Super Bowl champion, the only man that can beat Tom Brady twice.
By the way, Ole Miss looks pretty good this year. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Oh, what's that? He's going to run for it. He's got no eyes for anything else.
Oh, my gosh. You shit.
Must have been good coverage. College football is weird this year. Like, so many good powerhouse teams are losing. Like, even Alabama lost. That's crazy. I think Iowa's like top 3. College football is insane. Let's see. Georgia's 1, Iowa 2, Cincinnati's 3, Oklahoma's 4. I'm so glad that Spencer Rattler. Like, I guess I'm not glad. That's kind of weird to like be happy.
No, it's
of
okay.
downfall,
Ever since QB1 on Netflix,
yeah,
you hate him as a person, and you
yeah,
hope that he doesn't.
You
just hope that he's not successful, and that's like the inkling in your gut. You don't say it out loud, but it's okay. I'll say it. Oh, that's terrible. But like, that's truly how he makes you feel when he's just a dick in QB1.
Yeah, you just don't want to root for the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next Manning. Isn't he going to Clemson? Is that right? The next Manning kid?
I thought it was some weird.
Bring back Tate Martell. I don't think anyone was upset when Tate Martell got demoted and then had to transfer. Yeah, if you're just a dick on a TV show, like, no one's going to root for you. They don't mind if you fail. Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
There you go, Gio.
Gio just couldn't get his balance there.
If anyone just started Gio, they now have like half a point. Just let the clock run.
Man. The kid that was he's like a Islander kid. He played in LA. He's like 6'3". I think he's gonna be good. I forgot what his name is. He was in QB1 as well, and he was a backup quarterback. And then he had and then the main quarterback got hurt, and he was a freshman or a sophomore. Do you remember that one?
I don't know, man. I don't know which one you're talking about.
I don't know his name. He has like a super long name. Super long name. I'm gonna look for QB1.
Just ask Siri. Let's try it. Who leads the league in passing yards? Oh, it does work. Tom Brady leads the league in passing yards.
Let me look at QB1 quarterbacks.
All right, halftime. How you guys feeling about your fantasy teams? How you feel about the game? What needs to change for you? I need AB to stop and Zach Ertz to stop.
I just need the freaking guys that throw to Devonta Smith. That's all I need. Give me at least 7 points or something.
Something, bro.
Something, my God.
Something, B.
Archie Man
bad
is actually
boys,
playing.
bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. I'm playing Devontae Adams, but the good news is I have Aaron Rodgers. So if Devontae Adams goes off, it'll at least kind of help that. Miles Sanders, first half carries by game. Week 1, 6, then 9, then 2 in week 3, 5, 3, and 1 in week 6. Miles Sanders is turning out to be a terrible draft pick.
Yeah.
No, apparently Josh Allen doesn't lead the league in yards. It's Tom Brady, and then it's Derek Carr. At least that's what Siri is telling me. Jill says Arch Manning is actually playing a game on NBCSN right now. Really? I thought he was still in high school. Oh, he's in college. Is he in college? I think he's in high school, right? Right. Are they showing a high school game? Must be showing a high school game. Lance Legendary. It's a high school game on TV. Yeah, right. It's interesting how many high school games are getting televised now.
High school games are kind of a thing, you know.
Yeah. Ba-da-bum, 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 bum, bum. My old high school used to like win state championships for like football and stuff. And then we moved up a division. And literally I was a freshman when we moved up the next division, and we just got absolutely pounded all 4 years that I was in high school.
QB1. I'm still trying to find this guy. QB1 quarterbacks.
It hurts to throw the ball better, and the Philly wide receivers to catch the balls. Yeah. Again, I don't want to hype. No, Jalen Hurts has been okay.
He's been okay.
Just don't want to be the hater, you know.
Jake Farm. Be on the line. Where the hell is this kid? How many QB1s? Jake Farm, JJ's.
His touchdown passes primarily came, number one, on play action. Boot, there it is, play action, quick slant to right over the middle is Chris Godwin for 16. And now he moves right and throws it. I mean, that is a gorgeous touch pass.
I mean,
that is a nice touchdown.
Gorgeous.
Should we talk about your upset of the week? You had one in particular that you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me just bring it up. My upset of the week will be the Browns over the Cardinals this week. I think that with Kyler Murray's injury, and they're going to Cleveland to play, I just think that, you know, the Browns have the ability to score. You saw what they did last week playing against the Chargers. They were going head-to-head, blow for blow there. And I think they have the opportunity to win that game, in my personal opinion. This team is very talented. I think they can stop Kyler Murray. Their secondary is decent as well. And they have, I mean, Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt just looks unstoppable right now. You actually, like, it just looks like you can't stop these guys, and especially in fantasy, if you have these guys, it's fantastic. So that's my upset of the week. Browns over Cardinals. I think they get their first loss this week.
I like it.
We'll see.
By the way, if you have an extra bench spot, I mean, you probably don't at this point, but if you do have an extra bench spot and you can put someone on the IR, I would suggest pick up the Cardinals defense. Don't start them this week, but start them next week because they play Houston. So, you know, if you've got bye weeks, a bunch of bye weeks next week, think ahead, try and get some advantage. Go pick up Houston's defense for the Cardinals defense. Sit them on your bench if you can. Play them next week. Maybe it's an advantage for you in a tough week with a lot of buys. Browns need to give OBJ more volume. What's his volume look like so far? I mean, he's not looked very good.
No, he hasn't.
Apparently, there's talks that they could trade him. So 3 targets. Yeah, that's not enough last week. 3 targets, and they scored 42 points last week. That's crazy. Yeah. Man, you just got to hope that OBJ is going to just recover, have a good rest of the season.
Yeah.
I want to see OBJ do well. I don't want to see him be mediocre, you know?
Well, there's talks that he could be going somewhere else, so.
What's the city in the states that you want to visit? Place you haven't been before.
I want to go to Vegas. Never been to Vegas.
Never been to Vegas. Yeah.
No. I want to go. I want to go because these, like, I want to go to like the Mall of America. I've never been there. It's not necessarily like the city or state that I want to go to. It's just like that specific area. I guess Vegas is the same thing. I just want to go to Vegas to go to the Strip.
Right.
I want to go to the Cowboys Stadium. I think that's pretty cool.
We hate the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think it's just cool to go there. I mean,
yeah. I mean, the facility looks insane.
I can't think of anywhere else. I've been to LA already. I want to go to San Diego. Never been there and see
In
this.
Chicago?
No, yeah, Chicago is another city I want to go
Chicago's
to.
nice.
Never been there. I've been. Where have I been? I've been to DC before. I actually do want to like do.
You know what's crazy, by the way? I'm just watching this halftime. The Browns are actually favored by 3.5 points versus the Cardinals. Oh, Chandler Jones will not play Sunday. He tested positive for COVID. That's massive. He's probably their best defensive player.
Yeah.
That is big.
Yeah. So I think those are the areas I want to go to. I definitely want to go to like every stadium in.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I wonder how much money that would be to go to every single stadium in 1 year, traveling.
Cost a lot.
I mean,
probably over $100,000.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. I mean, like, let's think about it. If you can really do cost efficient, let's say that you have like I can tell you that I can go to Miami, Tampa, North Carolina. I can go to Philly. I can go to Boston, and not all like have places to stay. Like I think I have enough friends and family that like.
You're saying to go to a game and like watch the game, or are you getting good seats, or are you getting nosebleeds?
No, I'm gonna get nosebleeds. I'm not gonna go to every game and get good seats.
Well, that would definitely make it different.
I think like with max betting on a game, let's just say $200.
$200.
You know, 200, 250. So how many? There's 32 teams.
Let's have a look. Let's see. Giants. Who the Giants play this weekend?
The Rams.
Giants versus Rams.
Let's say 250 times 32. That's 8,000. Yeah, actually, shit. You actually could be right. 250 times going to 32 stadiums. That's already $8,000 just on tickets. It's not even traveling or anything else.
Maybe $100,000 is too much. Maybe 50.
Sorry, I thought you said 10. You said $100,000. Yeah, that's next level.
And I see tickets for the Giants here.
Go to StubHub, bro.
Buy and sell tickets. Here we go.
StubHub. And then go to Giants.
How much is a Giants versus Rams? Let's see tickets.
Well, Giants are notoriously to be really expensive tickets, to be honest. So, like, if I wanted to go to the Giants game right now, like the lowest,
it's actually not too bad.
Yeah, lowest price right now, if I want to go super top nosebleeds, is $50, $80.
I mean, at that point, you might as well go like. Why is like the bottom row just as cheap as like the top? That doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know. Depending on what side you go on, it's literally like $150 difference just to be on the Giants side. Yeah, I mean $250 every game. That's $8,000 just to pay for the tickets, and then that's not including flights, not including accommodation when you go to places that you don't know. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe paying for. Well, you probably
think about it. 32 places.
Mm-hmm.
Can you go to every place for under $2,000 with everything, food, travel, staying, expenses? I think actual tickets.
I think if you're going all out, like let's know, like, penny pitching and accommodation, then maybe. I think like $2,000 feels good. Let's say you buy a $200 ticket. Let's just say you buy a $200 ticket to go to the game. Plus, let's just say no matter where you're going from or going to, probably the cheapest ticket you can get a round trip is actually $250. That's $500 already, not including accommodations. Usually, probably gonna go there the night before or that day. I don't know. It just really depends. I think you can go less than $200. I mean, less than $2,000.
$2,000?
I think you can get away with $1,500 maybe.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on the price of each game.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. I mean, I already went to MetLife Stadium. I've been to Raymond James, which is in Tampa. What other stadium have I been to? That's actually it. It's only 2 stadiums I've been to.
I've only been to actually 3.
The stadiums have I been to?
The 3. Washington, FedEx Field, Arrowhead, and it was actually the Coliseum. SoFi wasn't built yet.
Get some offense going because that first half.
Are you ready for a good time football?
They didn't really get anything done.
Well, the only run they had by a running back was Miles Sanders with 1 carry for 1 yard, and so that would be a good place to start.
Miles Sanders, 1 carry, 1 yard.
Against this defense, but you have to at least attempt to. Their 2 best players on offense is Miles Sanders and Devontae Smith.
If I'm Miles Sanders, I just want out. I want out of Philly so bad.
Yeah, that's frustrating. That's extremely frustrating. Like, why are you not being used? It's, you know, Ilio is right. He said in the chat, it's like the play calling has been terrible. It's not the best play calling right now. Like, what are you trying to do? Are you forcing Jalen Hurts to throw the ball? Like, you do have 2 great running backs that you can really utilize. It's just... And Miles is a pass-catching back. So is Kenneth Gainwell. Get them involved. Make it easy.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad so far. And stop forcing it to Zach Ertz.
Start forcing it to Devonta Smith.
Help me.
Way to move the ball here against this Tampa Bay defense, which is number 1 against the run and last in the NFL against the pass.
All right.
Are you ready for some football?
1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Christina Pink.
The bench area. They have been on the field a ton, so how do you get the offense to help you and generate some more
Christina
first downs?
Pink.
Well, Nick Sirianni said we have to get some easy completions for Jalen Hurts. We knew we wouldn't be able to run the ball against Tampa Bay, but we got to get more easy completions defensively. He said we were able to disrupt Brady as the game.
Thanks for the update, Christina.
Defensive line has been good. Continue to get him off his spot because we know how effective Brady is when
Christina
he's
Pink.
able to plant his feet.
It's a bunch formation here.
Well, let's see how it begins here.
Not a bunch,
1st and
but
10.
Easy to say,
not a bunch, but
hard to do so far. Play
No, 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 no.
oh my gosh, that was nice.
who has to use one hand to grab.
Damn it, bro.
The Eagles won the Super Bowl,
I told you it'd be a good start.
but they blew things up after last year's 4-11-1 season.
2nd and 8 here.
They do clearly not over. They have 2 first-round draft choices in their pocket and a number 2 from the Colts, which becomes a number 1 if Carson Wentz plays 75% of the snaps this year at this moment. And if Wentz accomplishes that, all 3 picks would be in the top 10.
Oh my
They actually got
God.
excited when he got the ball. They was like, yes! Like the crowd.
Yeah.
They're like, yes, finally.
That was impressive.
And that was after fighting through a double team. I mean, he fights through the double team. It looked like Sanders had a lane to where he was going to be able to pick up at least some positive yards. Vita Vea, he goes right through that.
Vita Vea is so massive.
Yeah.
Down in 6. For anybody who wonders why they're so hard to run the football against.
Hurts throws, sideline throw,
Ugh.
and that is just
Just
broken
unlucky.
off, really, in essence, by Devontae Smith.
Well, the ball, yeah, exactly. And the ball's got to be out
Was
on
about
the
to be a
boundary.
was that about to be a pick?
Playing inside out,
No.
and the ball's got to be thrown
Yeah,
Oh,
it
maybe it
was.
was. Maybe it was. Yeah.
Devonta Smith had to play defense.
would do and threw the ball. And he's just playing defense, trying to keep Jamel Dean.
Oh
from
my
an
gosh.
interception. You've got 2 number 1 or 2 first-round draft picks against a secondary that is beat up.
Bitch,
Man.
bro, come on, give me the fucking ball.
Coming into this game, and they've just not been able to take advantage of anything. And like you said, with the defense,
The quote from Christina Pink was, Nick Sirianni said, "We need to get
The running
Jalen
game.
Hurts some easy completions."
All right. You're right. You're right.
How is that an easy completion?
Return it for 4 yards. So a 3 and out. Here comes Brady in the Tampa Bay offense as they lead by 14.
I mean, it's,
Here we go.
it's frustrating that Devonta Smith might not get more points than I wanted, but it's also on the other side. I'm happy that Jalen Hurts is struggling. Only 9.24 points. I mean, that's fantastic. You know, for a guy that has a crazy upside, I mean, he could turn it around, but who knows? Let me get a drink of water. I'll be back.
Everyone seems to
you
know what
ready
they're doing
for
except
some football?
Sirianni.
Protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with
I'll tell you what, I would not want to be the Philadelphia head coach right now. How do you develop Jalen Hurts? I don't know. What is this commercial about? Okay. This commercial is about Taco Bell? What? What was the head coach? That was Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson. I think Doug Peterson was a better head coach. I mean, maybe they had to let him go because the team was struggling, but he also won them a Super Bowl. So, how much grace do you give someone who wins you a Super Bowl? I don't know. It's up for you to decide.
We're always stronger together.
Toyota,
Let's go places.
proud partner of Team USA.
This is data sourced from dozens of camera angles, thousands of hours of footage, gathered from sensors on mouth guards and tracking devices and pads. By analyzing and sharing.
All right, people. Let's see.
The NFL is driving helmet innovation.
I mean, I don't know what to say. The Eagles aren't going to win this game.
3 seasons. Because if there's one thing more important to protect than the ball, it's what's underneath that helmet.
George Kittle, honestly, get healthy.
All new Mondays on Fox.
Get your health game up, kid.
Are you ready? Are you ready for some football? Look, you gonna squad up after?
I'm gonna get a snack.
All right, all good. You gonna squad up after? Not after this. Maybe like around 3 o'clock, maybe. Depending how long this game is, because we have to do the bonus podcast after this. But let us know, man. I'm down to squad up for a little bit.
And 597 more touchdown passes since.
Okay, here we go. Tom Brady.
Passes caught over the middle at the
OJ Howard.
by OJ Howard. Let's go down to Aaron Andrews.
Got a work meeting at 3, but will only be an hour max. Yeah, that's fine. I'm down to do it after. Either way, I'm chilling. Don't really need to get on, but I'm down to play after the game, after the bonus podcast. Oh. Let's see what Zach is at right now with this game.
Getting wrecked.
Just gonna see. 28 points right now for the combined AB and Zach Ertz. AB has 17.5. Zach Ertz has 11.5.
Getting destroyed.
Who your wide receivers? Tyler Boyd against him, and then Tyler Boyd against AB, and then James Robinson against. Excuse me. Oh my gosh! Tackle him.
I like the question you asked him, which was, do you consider yourself a player's coach? And it eventually led, after some more conversation, to this quote. I don't want to be a father figure. I want to be the cool uncle you want to have a drink with.
Mission accomplished.
He is that. I want to
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, it's really something.
What are you eating, bro?
What he's been able to do.
Banana chips.
Visiting with Tom last year, he said he's unbelievable.
Gluten free.
In front of the team. He always knows just what to say.
Gluten free.
Right moments.
No.
Here's Fournette. Boy, there's a lot of room. As there was on that.
Gosh, they're just gonna run this clock out, and then nothing's gonna happen. Just a fat GGs. Maybe I should have sat Devonta Smith. Fuck. Guys.
Scrimmage yards for the third straight game for Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, bro. Banana chips are fire.
Head coaching job
I actually don't know if they're healthy.
in this city. Temple.
Well, they're technically fried, so I don't think they are.
Probably not, right?
But I mean, bananas are healthy in general, but I mean, they're probably really salty though. Usually, I think the one thing I remember about banter is like how salty they are. But unless you
Remember?
get them
Remember
with
the salt?
unless you get them with no salt, but that's like getting Macca's fries without any freaking salt. It's just criminal. Yeah, can I get fries but with no salt? And he's just like, what? They probably look at you as like, you're stupid. Fried pickles, ugh. I hate. You like pickles? I don't like pickles, man.
Oh yeah, bro. Fried pickles are fire.
No, I just don't like pickles in general, so it's a little bit hard for me to just can't get on board with that.
Here's Fournette. Easy first down. You talked about Leftwich earlier, and
The Eagles just look like they're playing because they have to play now. You know, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're just playing. We didn't have a game today. I don't want to play, but
There's no belief in the team.
no, it doesn't feel that way.
But I mean, what do? You're playing the Bucs.
I mean, I wish we played the Bucs again this year.
Why?
We had a really good game against the
Pop
Bucs
another
last
L?
year. We had a really good game against the Bucs. Like, that's when we turned the season around. When like we almost beat the Bucs, and I was like, oh shit, what's happening? Go Rojo.
That's just what Rojo can do.
Oh man, that is 200 IQ from Chase. I asked for no salt on my fries at McDonald's and just asked for salt packs at the window, guaranteed fresh fries for sure.
That's actually 200 IQ.
That is 200 IQ. But how long do you have to wait every time though?
I don't care. I'll wait however long it takes to get fresh fries. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's fair. Jill, who you guys' favorite teams? I'm a Giants fan, and Zach is a Washington football team fan. And,
Yes, sir.
And I guess Chiefs fan, I guess you can say. Top of screen here, Ronald Jones.
Yep.
Oh. Get off him.
OJ. It's OJ.
OJ's back, baby. Why you need Gronk? Give it to OJ. Yeah, the New York Football Giants, two-time Super Bowl champion Eli Manning being the great Tom Brady that's currently playing right now. I mean, I'll bring it up every single day of my life if I have to. That's all I got to say.
Fortunately, he does.
I mean,
You're
like
from Kansas City. Hell yeah, bro. I lived in Kansas City from like 11 to 18, ages 11 to 18. I was in Kansas City, Missouri, around like
the Missouri area.
Like, what area would you know? Like Berry Road area, maybe?
Yeah, I know Berry Road.
that?
Yeah.
Is about to expire, and Brady calls a timeout.
Where from Kansas City are you from?
It just feels too easy right now.
It's Monday night party.
But it's plenty here tonight against Philadelphia so far.
Yeah, bro. Arrowhead's different. It's a different atmosphere, that's for sure. Have you been?
Arrowhead, no. Never been.
Well, I was asking Jill, but
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, but I have, just so you know, I have never been.
you haven't. You also have not been.
I have not been there to Arrowhead
not.
Stadium in Kansas
Confirmation.
City, Missouri.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
I just find it weird that Missouri is a state.
Luke's doing whatever he can to trigger me tonight.
It's
not
meant
gonna
to,
work.
right, Luke?
Trying to start shit in the chat in the
The GG's
group
boys,
chat.
thanks for playing.
That's what he's saying. It's a fat
Not
GGs.
even bothered.
I don't want to watch
I'm
a
from
scary
Central
commercial.
Kansas, small town, rural area. I've been to a lot of Chiefs games. Nice.
Holy
Yeah, I
shit.
mean Central Kansas. That makes you think of like Wichita. I used to go to Wichita every once in a while. My brother would have swim meets there.
You can. It's just a small. You know, this is so interesting. Like, for example, like, I mean, maybe in America, but I talked to Ellen's family because they are from. It's a place called Foster here in Australia, and it's literally just such a small town. And like, I literally asked her cousin. I was like, "Why? Like, are you still here? Like, there's actually so much more in the world. Like, why are you choosing to stay in such a small town that like doesn't even have a Kmart? It doesn't like. She gets excited when like they have a Kmart pop-up shop in their small town to go shopping.
Yeah, that's wild.
Why are you still there? And it's just like
I mean, I think the best thing is to travel and live in different places. Like that's such a
100%.
cool life experience for you to do, to travel and live different places, experience different, places to live. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's so interesting, like people's decisions to stay in a small town. I guess because like it's also different because I'm from such a big city, so it's just like, why would I want to stay in a town that has nothing?
Yeah.
So makes sense. Yeah, Foster is unreal. I love Foster. It's beautiful out there. Like the Unreal Beaches for sure. It's just so small. I can't live there. There's no way I can live there. I could live in what's it called? Shit, what's that place called that I go to all the time?
KFC?
I don't go to KFC all the time. What you trying to say?
I mean, where do you eat all the time?
No, I'm talking about another town here.
Are you ashamed of liking KFC?
In Australia. Oh, just give it to OJ Howard.
Honestly, wow. Holiday destination. Otherwise, booty. Straight booty. All right, let's get a touchdown to freaking Chris Godwin here, please. I'm feeling like there's not going to be much need for the offense here soon.
No, not at all. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I get that. Real life is different. He comes from a family of farmers. A lot of people have, I think, big, strong ties to where they were born and raised.
And I think
Makes sense.
I think something like that just makes so much sense. Like if you have, Lenny's going on the edge there. If you are from a small town that like has land and farming is like how your family has grown up, I think that's so completely understandable. And I understand like if you probably grew up in Foster or like in a small town or maybe moved to a small town, I think that's so hard coming. Like I lived in a year in Wilmington, North Carolina, from New York. It was actually the worst. I mean, I won't say the worst year of my life, but I skipped school every day. I didn't want to. I didn't want to be there. Like we had a McDonald's, a Taco Bell, and the only other restaurant was Golden Corral.
Golden Corral, that's funny.
And like, why would I want to be there? If I wanted, I had to travel to South Carolina, a 2-hour drive, just to go to an Olive Garden if I wanted to go to like.
I love Olive Garden.
A steak, like a Texas Roadhouse or something.
Right.
Like, why would I want to live there? But like, it was difficult, and I think that's why like living in a rural area is just so like foreign. And it's like I would not want to do that. But if you have farm and that's where the money comes from, I think that's completely understandable.
Yeah.
Gosh, I actually hated Wilmington, North Carolina. Gosh.
This feels like a Fournette touchdown again.
A Godwin top of the screen in motion. Hand off to Godwin. Oh.
Nope.
I've never been to an Olive Garden before. I've always wanted to try their breast.
Jeff Pash, the NFL's top lawyer, had a cozy relationship with longtime Washington football team president Bruce Allen. Email show. Pash and Allen brokered penalties, discussed a cheerleading scandal, and arranged perks. What the hell?
Bro, Washington.
No, it's not Washington football team. It's Bruce Allen and Dan Snyder.
Bro, unlimited soup salads breakfast from 2 to 4. Man.
Oh, bro, you gotta go to Olive Garden.
Unlimited.
Yeah, the breadsticks just prime.
It's actually, and it's like, actually, he was untouched.
This is such a boring game. I'm sorry if you're watching this.
Mm-hmm.
Leonard Fournette, touchdown.
And wants to make sure that Buccaneers fan gets the souvenir.
Jeez Louise.
Career multi-touchdown game on the ground. And the Buccaneers, it's like a walk in the park right now.
29 points for Leonard Fournette.
Oh, Joe, we actually have a podcast, bro. We have a podcast on all platforms. Spotify, not Spotify. It's coming up on the screen right now.
Spotify.
No, but I was gonna say Spotify, YouTube, but our podcast is not on YouTube. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, all those platforms, whatever platforms you use. Just type in Fantasyland Football, and you can see it there, man.
Well, you can hear it, listen to it there.
Listen to it there. I'll have it pop up again one more time for you, brother.
It's also in the description of this video. You can see
Just click on it and go from there.
You can see all the links to it. Apple Podcasts, iHeart, Spotify, Stitcher, whatever you got. We go live. We also go live after the slate of Sunday night games and recap it here.
Yeah.
Fournette is a 3-down back now. I guess so. Dude's going crazy.
Who's playing Joel? Because he has Fournette.
Oh, Joel does have Fournette, doesn't he? Is Fournette moving into like must start category? He is.
Fournette has 30 points right now. 29-30, yeah. And he's playing against the Bucs defense. Yeah, I mean, if there was somebody to start, it was Lenny this week for sure.
Yes, sir. Your username is Jill. Is that your name? What's your name, my guy? Well, yeah, bro. If you listen on Apple Pods, if you could drop us a review, that'd be awesome. Help us reach more people.
I played Joel next
Honestly,
week.
Kieran, I think like I just don't think it was ever gonna be Rojo, was it?
Yeah, I mean, from now, it wasn't supposed to, it never was.
Like, that's what it looks like now.
Yeah, 100%. Like, and I wonder if that fumble, I wonder if truly before that fumble, he was that person that was like, hey, we're going to run with you. And then Bruce Arians was just like, no, like, it's over now. Or like
Maybe.
he was just so happened to be in for that drive and he fumbled and like we just never saw him after that. So
Maybe.
it's definitely hard. Maybe the thought process as well. Like he was part of this offense before Rojo. I mean, Rojo was part of this offense, and then Lenny comes in.
I think more than anything, it has to do with the playoff run. What Lenny did in the playoffs.
Probably, yeah.
Your name is Jay. Good to meet you, brother. Thanks for joining us. We do this every Thursday night, Sunday night football. We go live. Oh my gosh.
That's how you know it's like it's not even hard. Like that's when football's fun.
They don't even care about it.
Yeah.
They're like, is there anything to do in Philly afterwards? That's what they're asking the fans.
Yeah, where
is
you
there
going?
anything to do in your city?
And then they're probably Philly cheesesteaks, bro. Philly cheesesteaks.
Where's the best Philly cheesesteak? Yeah, I'm just chilling right now.
That's terrible. On Twitch, how do you guys feel about trading away James Robinson for CeeDee Lamb and Chase Edmonds in full PPR? I feel about trading away.
Do you need wide receiver help? I think that's the biggest question.
I actually don't mind that. I don't.
And what's your running back room look like? You know, those are two big parts of that for me.
I think with
since week 3, since they decided to use James Robinson properly, he's been the running back 9. So, and if you're in a standard league, he's the running back 4. So, I guess I would just like to know what your roster looks like first. But I think it's fair value without looking at it more in detail.
Is that Devonta? That's not Devonta.
Oh my God, who is it?
Oh, thank.
A flag. Okay, can this please not be Zach Ertz for a touchdown?
Is Devonta Smith not fast? Out of curiosity.
No, he's fast. He's fast.
He's not faster than Jalen Reagor though, because Jalen Reagor was a speedster. Is a speedster.
I think they had similar 40 times.
But immediately, this ball should be up already. You see how long he waits. It's like he's throwing a Hail Mary to get it out there. He gets it out there. But
Yeah, he should have thrown that ball way before.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, Rojo getting drafted ahead of Fournette is really frustrating to see if you did that. First and 10.
his 10th start. So he's a young player still figuring it all out himself. That's a 50-yard penalty.
Okay. Great fake.
yeah, like why are you waiting? Like just
You're making the offense so predictable.
Linebackers in the game, Devin White. Gain of just 1.
I know it's early, but I really have not been impressed with Hurts in the NFL.
Interference call and now a 50-yard.
yeah.
Oof. Look, man, people consider me in our community a Jalen Hurts hater. I don't want to be considered that, but I don't think he's the future. That's as simple as it is. I just don't think he's the future. I don't think he's a franchise quarterback. Oh my Jesus!
Get the first. Oh my gosh. Anyways.
Oh my God! Zach Ertz and AB are destroying me tonight.
Do you go for this?
Well, it's still third, right? 3rd and 3.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was 4th. The teams he has: running back Alvin Kamara, Eckler, Monty. Wide receivers Hopkins, AJ Brown, Jamar, and Sutton. So you're trading away James Robinson. You have Kamara, Eckler. So you get another wide receiver.
See, in that scenario, I don't think you have enough depth at running back. I could be wrong though.
Well, he has Monty still, and he's gonna get Chase Edmonds.
Yeah, but who knows how long it will take for Monty to actually be back.
Bro, they're cheering for Miles Sanders. Give it to Miles.
I'm okay with it. I just, like, my only issue is I just don't think you need CD considering the fact that you have Hopkins, AJ Brown, and Jamar Chase. Do you know what I mean? I just don't think you need CD Lamb. So I think it's good value. Like, it is proper value for James Robinson, but I just don't know if you need it. Do you know what I mean?
It's actually great.
It's pretty funny. The crowd is going wild.
I absolutely love it because they know that Miles is talented. Why are you not giving the ball to Miles? Even Kenneth Gainwell, like, you drafted these guys, use him.
Yeah.
So I'm getting into it now. We're in the red zone here. Devonta Smith, bottom of the screen. If this safety pulls, I mean, you have this one-on-one. No. Get the edge. Nice. That's what we want. That's exactly what we want.
What do you think about this trade, though?
I personally don't mind it because Monty's still injured. I mean, I can understand that you probably not going to... When are you going to use CD? I think CD's better than Sutton. And Sutton...
Yeah.
You know, like, maybe he can use CD later on in the season. Maybe what you can do is try to trade away Sutton later on. Or try to trade away him now if you do accept that trade. But I personally don't mind it. I think either way, you don't have to.
With it if you could flip Sutton and Edmonds for a better running back.
Yeah, if you keep it, that's great. Like, you don't lose, but you don't gain or lose from this trade, in my opinion. Look, oh no, incomplete.
That was such good defense. That was such good defense.
I was hoping with...
Oh, that was pass interference. My bad. But, I mean, at that point, you just push him out. That's what you have to do as a defender.
Yeah. I was hoping with more depth I could package them for an elite wide receiver or running back. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. I'm okay with it if you can flip, you know, for a better player somehow with the players that you get.
Devonta Smith, bottom of the screen.
4th and 3. Zach Ertz at the top of the screen. Please don't let this be a touchdown to Zach Ertz. He's looking his way.
At him. Look at Devonta.
Okay. That's fine.
Shit,
that's fine,
man.
I'm okay with that.
Throw it to Devonta Smith. It's okay. How many points does he have?
Did he actually just throw that ball right at the guy? Touchdown, Jalen Hurts.
So you give up contain, and I know that, you know, then they're looking at each other.
He threw the ball right at the security guard. Yeah, Jevanier, I'm okay with it if you can flip and improve your roster. Thoughts on Mixon? Thinking of acquiring him in a package of an owner who is asking what I need for Carson. Yeah, I would much rather have Mixon than Carson. Oh.
I'm laughing. I roasted him, man.
Yeah, I would much rather have Mixon. I think Mixon, he looks fine with his ankle. Yeah, I'm a fan of Mixon going forward.
Go wherever your wild side takes you. Toyota.
Let's go places.
Is Doug Peterson in the NFL mode? That's actually a good question. Where is Doug Peterson?
I don't think he is.
Which is weird. Like he should be.
Can't think that's piss off. We're watching on the NFL. On NFL Game Pass, Luke. That's funny though. Peloton. Wow.
Where is he coaching right now? He's not coaching right now. He'll definitely be back coaching at some point.
Maybe going to the Raiders.
He's a good coach. I mean, he won a Super Bowl as a coach. Come on. He also has Thielen, Hollywood, and Keenan. Who should I go for? I mean, if you can get Hollywood, I would get. I mean, well, if you can get any of them, I would get Keenan. But if you can get Hollywood, get Hollywood.
Yeah.
I would rank it Keenan, Hollywood, and Thielen.
New brisket at Chipotle. Seasoned. Smoked.
Oh, I miss Chipotle, bro.
Spiced.
Jay, have you had Chipotle before? Unreal, my guy.
Brisket done the Chipotle way.
Actually, you know what I really want to know, Jay, is if you've had Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is just...
Is there no Chick-fil-A in Kansas City?
Well, it depends on where he is. He said he hasn't had Olive Garden. I feel like Olive Garden's in a lot of places, you know?
Right.
Welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field and Thursday night.
Chick-fil-A's unreal. Favorite thing to eat ever.
2 touchdown drives by the Eagles tonight, set up by 2 pass interference penalties of 95 yards total.
Wow.
That statistic handed to me by
Wait,
Philadelphia's own.
did he say 95 yards total of the penalties on the last drive?
Yeah, like the two pass interference plays. The 2 pass interference plays are the only reason why they have touchdowns currently.
Yeah.
Essentially.
He said he's had Chipotle before. It's really good. I have not had Chick-fil-A. My guy.
Wow.
That needs to be your goal for the rest of the year. Find out where you can get Chick-fil-A and get it. Unreal. At least for me, life-changing. Chick-fil-A. Love it.
No Chick-fil-A over there. Well, yeah, that's crazy.
If you ask me if you could eat anything right now, anything, I would say Chick-fil-A.
2:15 left in quarter number 3.
Yeah. Just unlucky. Don't have it here in Australia.
They got the foot on the gas.
3 and out here. That's what we need. Pick up, Mills.
I mean, Godwin was wide open. I don't understand.
The 4 touchdown drives, which leads to this graphic for Tampa Bay, have been 10-play drive, 9-play drive, 11-play drive.
Godwin was wide open over the middle. That would have been a first down too. That just felt unnecessary. What's the best pizza chain restaurant? In my opinion, is Papa John's.
Better pizza, better ingredients. Papa John's.
Isn't it better ingredients, better pizza?
That's what I said. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. What
You
did I
said
say?
better pizza, better ingredients.
Oh, all right. Did I?
Yeah.
My bad. Best pizza chain, Joe's Pizza. Joe's Pizza in
You're not gonna find Joe's Pizza in Kansas.
Nah, Joe's Pizza right off of Solomon Circuit.
That's a pizza joint in New York. It's actually in LA as well now.
I'm talking about the one in the hills, fool.
It's not a chain. That's Joey's. You freaking tard.
Joey's. Nah, jokes. Okay, never mind. Bad joke then.
I would say out of the chains, it's Papa John's for me.
Yeah, 100%. I used to get. You know what? My father and I used to get. My father and I, when my mom used to like travel for work, we used to get
There you go, Rojo.
a large meat lovers
That's
pizza.
Gio. Sorry, that's Gio.
We used to get a large meat lovers pizza, and then we used to get chicken wings, and we used to split it. You get half a pizza, and you get 5 chicken wings, and you get 5. It's actually so good, so bomb. And then you dip the
Eagles
pizza.
score a touchdown here, bro.
You dip the pizza in the chicken wing sauce that was in the box. That was like the leftover sauce. It's like oh.
Okay. It's all about the Papa John's, the garlic sauce. Yeah, unreal. The
Little
garlic
six.
sauce, you just dip that in anything that they give you. Sheesh. Tell you what, man. That'll make you cry. That'll make a grown man cry. Ooh.
As Rager returns at 7 yards.
I really want to try Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Love that chicken from
I
Popeyes.
think the Popeye's chicken sandwich is good.
I've
I
never
still
had it.
think that Chick-fil-A is better, but it's really good. I mean, Popeye's is even just their like their chicken tenders are so crunchy, and you get like a those American biscuits with the honey, and geez, man, making me want it right now. My mouth is actually watering right now.
Luke, give it one of these.
Please don't, Luke.
Maybe I should call him just so he can do the.
No, don't do it.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
While we are on fast food chains, what about Best Burger and Subs? Best Burger, in my opinion, would be Five Guys. What about you?
I'm just thinking.
Like chains, not local spots, chains.
Bro, have you actually seen? Sorry, this is so random because everyone keeps saying Five Guys on. Everyone keeps saying Five Guys. Have you seen the TikTok of a guy in Penrith? He was like, "Fuck off, Five Guys." He was like,
Yeah.
$215 for 4 burgers. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Fucking rip off.
Bro, Five Guys. So they just brought a Five Guys here to Australia. It's not gonna survive. They charge way too high, even for Australian prices, for a burger. It's just, I don't think it's gonna continue. Like, they charge $21 for a burger alone.
They can reprice. This is easy to reprice. It's probably hard.
They're gonna have to reprice. Like, it's gonna get a. That's what happens in Australia. It's word of mouth. Yeah, bro, but it was so expensive. That's everyone's stigma now. It's so it's so expensive. It's so expensive.
I'm trying to think of a burger. I mean, I can agree Five Guys is definitely really, really good.
We're talking chains. We're not talking local spots.
No, I don't understand. I'm just thinking of a burger. You know, I'm not. This is probably gonna sound crazy, but like when I used to live in Florida and I really wanted something really good, I wanted a Wendy's Baconator. That's like me personally. That's probably like fat people vibes. But like, that's what I wanted, bro.
Baconator's like your poor man's Five Guys. It's good. But
It's good. That's
like
what I'm saying.
What you do if you want a cheaper option.
It was actually so good.
I don't know where the link is, Luke. I'll try and find it. It was basically like this guy bought like 5 burgers and like 4 milkshakes, and it was like $215 or something like that.
I'm gonna try to find it right now. Hold on.
He was pissed, and rightfully so. It's not gonna last like that. If they did burgers for $10, they would blow up. They really would. Jimmy John's is underrated. Yeah, I mean, I think you have to go Subway with subs, but
Jimmy
wants to
John's.
fight you in the comments. We got a question on Twitch. How about I give away Dak, Jamar, and Sutton, and I get Josh Allen and McLaurin? Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'd be fine with that if you get Josh Allen and McLaurin. What about you, Badaki?
Sorry, I'm trying to find this TikTok. What was the question? On Twitch?
Over there on Twitch.
How about I give away Dak, Jamar, and Sutton, and I get Josh Allen and McLaurin? Yeah,
I'd be fine with that.
I'm fine with that.
I don't feel like he would ever need to start Sutton. So Jersey Mike's is pretty good. There's actually a lot of sub.
Bro, the Five Guys Sydney's looks just like Five Guys in America.
It is just like America.
It looks just like it. Yeah, if you just look up Five Guys Sydney, you can see it. You can just see everything. That's kind of cool though.
Yeah, I'm sure it's good. It's just like, are you really gonna spend $30 on one meal?
I'll definitely go there to try it once to see if it's close to it.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think that's like a. Obviously, you can't do an everyday thing. Land in NYC at 2 a.m. I expect everything to be closed. Nah, fam. The daily comes in clutch. It's different at 2 a.m. Yeah, bro. Ellen finds it so weird that I have. Let me ask you a question, Zach. What do you usually? What do you usually have for breakfast in the morning? Obviously, like there's eggs, bacon. Is there anything else that you have for breakfast?
Cereal.
Anything else?
Pop-Tarts.
Okay. Like in
toast.
In New York, like for us, we have like cold cuts, like ham, bologna for breakfast. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like everyone finds that weird, but if you ask New York, I mean, maybe it could just be my family, but I would have like.
Yeah, I don't know that that's a New York thing. That sounds like a family thing.
No,
but I'm not from New York, so
that's what I'm saying. I mean, at least I know a lot of my family members, a lot of my family friends. You see them like you can go to the corner store and you say, "Can I get a ham and cheese roll?" And that would be like your breakfast. Ellen also finds it weird that like buying a coffee and a donut for breakfast. I don't know if you do that.
I mean, yeah, I like donuts for breakfast. Who doesn't like donuts for breakfast?
Yeah, but like she finds that weird. She's like, "Why would you have a donut for breakfast?" Because that's just like in the.
Oh, it's definitely like from a health perspective. No, it's terrible for your health to have a donut for breakfast.
No, absolutely, but like
that's what America is like.
That's what America like. That's Dunkin' Donuts.
That's what we do.
That's what I'm saying. You go to Dunkin' Donuts, bro.
Yeah. I get Jersey Mike's chicken and cheese steak. Ooh. Oatmeal in the morning. I like a good oatmeal. I can't do it every morning, but I like a good oatmeal.
And that 25-yard completion to Quez Watkins should stand.
Easy to digest. Good for you.
Love that chick. Oh, I found it, Luke. I found it. I'm about to send it to you right now. I'll put it in the chat. It's actually so funny, I think. I was eating kitty cat in the morning. I don't like coffee either, so.
Luke says I eat kitty cat in the morning.
I have a really good joke for that one, but I can't say it.
Jay, I don't drink coffee either. You don't drink coffee, Badaki?
No, I don't drink coffee.
Yeah, same. Neither does my wife. And I'm glad because like when you try coffee for the first time, I mean, do you really like it? I don't think you really like it. You just force yourself to keep liking it because of social situations.
I can actually play the TikTok and they can hear it.
Doesn't make sense.
Should I do that?
Sure. I don't know.
I think it's funny. Hold on, wait. This is the TikTok. Hold on.
Look at that. $215 for 4 milkshakes. And then I think we've got how many burgers? 6 burgers. 6 burgers. $215. These motherfuckers.
That's how they sound in Australia here. 250.
That's what Aussie sound like, yeah.
I mean, that's like
True blue.
That's more like a Lebanese Aussie, but like.
True.
There's this one guy that I follow.
Not true blue.
He lives in like rural Australia. Oh my gosh, he just says the C word the whole time. I don't know if I can play that TikTok for you guys.
That's too much, yeah.
It's just so funny.
Hey, coach. You see this? See what?
You can literally say the same thing about most alcoholic drinks. You never like it at first. That's true, and I get that. But there's alcoholic drinks I don't drink because I don't like them. Like, I don't actually drink beer because I don't like the way it tastes. Whiskey, I'll drink whiskey. I like the way that tastes. I'm a sucker for a cocktail. I don't even care. On my honeymoon, I had cocktails every day. Fruit and everything. Put it in me. But, see, some people like beer from the start. I've heard a lot of people say it's an acquired taste. Yeah, cruisers. I'm okay with cruisers.
Yeah, cruisers
Although
are great.
I can't do vodka anymore.
Can you not?
I had a bad reaction. Remember that time I did vodka and Mountain Dew and I just felt like absolute shit?
Yeah, I do remember. And that was like the last time you drank. It's like, I just can't drink anymore.
Yeah. I really love cherry Coke. Like, not Coke, the Coke branded cherry Coke, but if you get Coke and grenadine, like actually made like that, that's just absolute fire.
That's different than cherry Coke. I think that's different than like cherry Coke.
Yeah, because I think cherry Coke out of a can, like made by the Coke company, tastes just not good. Just tastes like very manufactured.
Processed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the word.
Please, that be Devonta Smith. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's what we needed. Devonta Smith. Give me some puntos, papi. Dale puntos. Woo. It means points in Spanish.
I like Coca-Cola with peanuts in the bottle. What the hell is that, Jay?
That's just next level. I never heard of that.
Peanuts in the bottle?
I'm on a honeymoon.
What does that mean?
Oh, hey, Kieran, where'd you go on your honeymoon? Out of curiosity.
Where are you guys going?
At the moment, we booked Fiji. We didn't book it. We reserved. Oh, there goes Miles. You see what happens when we hand off the ball?
That's why you start Miles Sanders. How are you sitting this guy?
We just have
that's money.
We just have a res. Oh, see, I want to do Maldives too, bro. We have a reservation.
Money.
We have a reservation at Fiji's. It's not booked. We just have it reserved. But I want to go to the Maldives, but it's just too expensive right now for us. I'm still trying to find a way to. I'm still trying to find a way to get us there.
Yeah.
I keep telling Ellen, it's like I really want to go to the Maldives and have like our own little.
Yeah, I would have loved to have gone. We just found a deal off of like a trip website that was way cheaper. You know, we did our whole honeymoon for under $2,000.
Oh shit, that's good. But where'd you go?
Yeah, 10 days.
Thailand, right?
Thailand.
Yeah.
Like we were like, how do we do this on a budget? You literally put peanuts inside the Coke bottle and drink and eat. It's fairly common. I have never heard of that. What's the reasoning? Like, genuine question. What does that do for the drink? How does it change the Coke? Does it taste? Does it just taste good? This is a big trade, but what do you say about Mixon, Stafford, Keenan Allen for Fields, Higgins, A-Rob, and Carson? I'm 100% on board. I just don't think that the other person would accept that trade. But 100%, if you can make that trade, definitely do it.
Come
I
on,
just don't
Jalen.
think the other side would be down.
Come on, Jalen. Throw it to Devonta.
Here we go, 3rd and 10.
Oh, love for this subscriber, Henry.
Oh, is that picked? Hey, thanks for the follow over there on Twitch, my guy. DK or Keenan Allen, is this a trade question? Is this a start-sit question? Are you in a PPR standard? Let us know. We went crazy. Outwater bungalows at the surf resort, all-inclusive, worth it. But goddamn, it was expensive.
Yeah, bro. Like all the ones that I've seen for the Maldives or Maldives, however you say it, has been like the cheapest one I've seen so far is 14,000, 15,000 with all inclusive.
Oh my god,
that's the overwater
bungalow.
bungalow.
What's crazy is like travel. Is that including travel?
That's including travel. So I don't think that's. I need to double check, but I don't think it is.
I was gonna say I think.
Oh shit, he hooked it.
Oh my god. I was gonna say. Travel is pretty expensive right now. If I could be wrong, but international travel I think might be expensive right now.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, look, if you can tell me where you got yours or Kieran where you got yours, I'll definitely double check. But like, that's why we resorted to Fiji.
4th and 8. I mean, 4th and 10. And that would have made it an 11-point game. Still 2 touchdown or 2 possessions. Yeah, I get it. I don't know.
Yeah. He said trade PPR. You want to trade PPR DK or Keenan Allen? I still want Keenan Allen, I think. Well,
man, that's tough.
It is tough. I mean, they're on the same tier in reality. I'm taking Keenan Allen.
I view them the same.
I'm taking Keenan Allen because he has Justin Herbert and DK is right now struggling without Russ. That's probably the best thing.
I would say the same. I would slightly lean Keenan, but I'm comfortable to keep DK still.
Right. Sheesh, I was like 12K for 10 days. Yeah, but like, look, this was before pandemic, so you gotta remember, we did fly to all inclusive or water bungalow for 5K. I think that's crazy, bro. That's absolutely crazy. I mean, Keenan Kieran, but TBH, I would do less days and then go somewhere else for a little bit too. Right. That's the thing. Like, I want to go on my honeymoon and just like relax, but at the same time, I want to do like fun things. You know, I want to go jet skiing and I want to go scuba diving. But like,
there's two different people. There's on vacation, those who want to relax and chill, and those who want to do things. I am a relax and chill.
No, I want to relax and I want to take like, I want to relax. Let's say you go 7 days. I want to relax for 5 and like do like some activities throughout the day for 2. Not the whole day. You know, like give me like a 1 to 4 and I can do a cool thing and then I'm done, you know?
Right.
So after 7 days, we were ready to leave. Right. Interesting. Everyone.
When did you guys first start playing fantasy football? Man, as a kid, I started playing fantasy football. Maybe when I was like 10 years old, like 17 years ago. That's crazy. That was, geez, I'm old now. But yeah, maybe like 17 years ago is when I first started playing. I mean, there was no PPR or anything. I've been there. I've been to Geno's.
Yeah, been to Geno's?
Yeah. But yeah, what about you? I mean, 17 years ago for me.
For me, I started in the middle of high school. I think like my end of my sophomore year, which honestly, man, I can't even tell. I graduated in 2011, so what, 2009-ish? But like I was still very 2009 to 2010. I was still very up and down. Like I played it, understood it, but I wasn't into it.
Rojo?
Yeah, I wasn't into it like everyone else was.
Yeah.
You got those options in the Maldives. We chilled for like most of the kids. Nice. Nah, that's cool. Do you remember which islands you boys went to? 2nd and 2 here, Ronald Jones. Give it to Rojo again. They're just gonna run the clock out. They have to get a stop here.
This sucks for fantasy.
Yeah. It really does.
This is such a boring game.
Mm-hmm. 5 points. And then 5 points for Jalen, for Devonta Smith. 18 points for Jalen Hurts.
What's the other big Philly cheesesteak place besides Geno's? What is it? Because there's two that are like big. Geno's is like the vibrant one. There's another one that's like really basic. Fine.
So a lot of people go to different islands. So let's look at these resorts, boys. Thank you.
What is the best Philly cheesesteak in Philadelphia? Yeah, Geno's. I'm just looking now. I'm trying to remember the other place that we were. I've never been to Steve's. I don't know what Steve's is. Joe's? John's Pork Roast, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what the other big ones are. 1st and 20. Mike Evans. Oh. What a
Joe Mamas.
Pat's. Actually, Pat's does sound familiar. Pat's cheesesteaks. That does sound familiar to me. Bum 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 bum.
Second catch for Evans. Targeted tonight.
Cam Brate.
Gets back near the line of scrimmage prior to the hold. He gets 4, and Singleton is there for the Eagles.
Oh, underwhelming game tonight, boys. Underwhelming game tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
The way that they're able to just force the ball down the field. Philadelphia not playing quite as much of the 2 deep shells that we've seen, that we saw them play against Kansas City, we saw against Dallas, but they're still playing
All right, third and out here. I mean, if they can stop him right here and then score, this could be something. They still got 3 timeouts. But if they don't stop him, then it's just a fat GG's. Short.
Oh my gosh. OJ Howard must have a lot of points tonight.
Yeah, let's look at what OJ has actually.
Then there was nobody out in front. He's able to pick up the first down. Here comes Avery. It's just enough to trip him up.
17 points.
Yeah.
6 for 6, 50 yards and a touchdown. I mean, that's a talent. That's what we all expected from him before he got hurt. So, I mean.
Yeah, they may have to call timeout. It's at 5 seconds to play clock.
Two-parter. If I get the trade to go through, who would you pick up to replace Higgins? Rondon, Callaway, or look elsewhere? And 2, prefer T. Higgins or Claypool? I will go Rondon. And in the second one, right now, Claypool, because Juju's out.
Yeah,
it's just clearer.
Completely agree. That's all I want to say. Say less.
Yeah, Bruce Arians wasn't a very good commentator. It actually is like hit or miss. You can't just be a former coach or like former player. It's very much hit or miss. Are they going to go for it?
Was he actually a commentator? I did not know that.
Before his coach. In between, I think. Fourth and 2 here. Godwin's out wide. Please be Godwin.
Opportunity here for Philadelphia. Pass is incomplete.
That was a terrible pass, and you're throwing into double coverage. What was the play call there?
I don't know. I really don't know.
That was just stupid.
I mean, you calling Tom Brady stupid? Nah, Joe.
That was a terrible play call.
What a day.
You also just gave the Eagles some momentum that they desperately needed.
You can do both. Your business can unify apps and data across your clouds, so you can address supply chain issues in real time.
I'm just looking at these accommodations. See,
Predicting and managing
Waterloo Bungalow. I mean, this is just 200 IQ. Do you guys ever watch a football life on NFL Network? Hey, sometimes. It's hard to watch those. It's hard to watch those sometimes, just purely because like, I don't know. I know it's like a documentary vibe. I just think like the commentator makes me fall asleep. I think the facts.
I've not watched it.
The facts and everything are interesting. I mean, they have football life on everyone. Sean Taylor. You know, I mean, Michael Strahan. You know, they have about a lot of really great players.
They have 116 episodes.
Yeah, bro. There's so many good players. It's just so. You know, I hate the month of October because they just freaking show scary movies all the time, and I hate scary movies. I actually hate it with a passion.
I would love to see the one on Sean Taylor. I'm so frustrated that, bro, I just want this team to be sold so bad. Dan Snyder is just crooked. Can't stand him. Like, all this stuff's coming up right now, and he decides right now, with like 2 days notice, to tell everyone that we're retiring Sean Taylor's number this weekend. Like, it's so clear what you're doing. You're trying to take away all the attention of the bad stuff that's happened. It's just not right.
Yeah.
They're probably going to release more emails.
Yeah, I think they have to.
I think people want them to just release everything that was said.
Welcome back. It's Thursday Night Football presented by Bud Light Platinum. Buccaneers went for the knockout blow and they missed. So the Eagles have it. With the ball just outside their own 40.
All right.
Something special here, please, to Devonta Smith. Please.
I don't like that they haven't really used Kenneth Gainwell. It doesn't make sense, but 1st and 10 here.
There goes Miles. Get out of bounds, Miles. You have to get out of bounds.
Why are you not
there.
starting this guy?
How are you not getting out of bounds there? Oh wait, he did get out of bounds. So they stopped the clock.
It doesn't matter though. I mean, I don't think the clock stops
Well,
until it's under 2 minutes.
Just want the clock to stop, I guess.
I don't think it will until it's under 2 minutes.
Oh, there goes Miles. Get it, Miles.
Oh my god!
You see what happens when you give him the ball?
Isn't that crazy how when you get one of your best players the ball, things happen.
It's just, I mean, the guys actually realize it's like, shit, the crowd wants Miles. Okay.
Freaking idiot.
They're giving it to him again. This is what he can do. This is what he can do. Give it to Miles. Why didn't you start Miles Sanders?
Oh my gosh. Sheesh.
Devonta Smith, bottom of the screen. Please take a shot on him. Please, Jalen. Please, Jalen. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. I just want him. I just want.
What's your motives here?
I just want him to pass it to Devonta, please. I don't care if he throws a touchdown. I mean, I'm playing against Jalen Hurts, but I want Devonta Smith to be successful as well.
Do you have it? You're starting him? Right.
Yeah, I started him, so.
Just not Zach Ertz, please.
Full PPR, do I start CeeDee Lamb versus the Pats or AJ Brown versus the Bills? I think I'll go CeeDee Lamb there. I think both are must starts in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, start your stars. Devonta Smith, bottom of the screen here.
Oh my gosh. Luke is going to be so angry if Miles Sanders scores a touchdown here.
He'll be really upset if he scores a touchdown and also CMC doesn't play. That'll be so frustrating.
I mean, at this point, you just keep doing it. Give it to him.
Careful, this could be Zach Ertz here. Devonta Smith, bottom of the screen. Holden.
First and goal at the 1 yard line. Just run it in with Miles Sanders. This is not difficult.
Yeah, that's best case scenario right now.
You don't need a degree to figure out what you should do.
It's going to be play action or some
on the
stupid
1
shit.
yard line. Freaking idiots.
Play action, some stupid shit to freaking Jalen Hurts. Watch. Look at the play call. Why are you lined up? I mean. Even they're saying, like, why are you overthinking this?
He held the ball too long.
He did.
Bro.
He did. Like,
did you see how long Jalen Hurts held the ball? Give it to him. What's the problem? Oh my God, this is so frustrating to watch.
Felt like Tampa was offsides.
I just don't understand that.
Devonta Smith, top of the screen. Oh, please, I beg of you.
I feel like this is going to be a...
What a little bitch.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts.
26 points. Oh, little bitch, bro. I mean, it's good. It's a game.
21-28.
It's a game now, so now they got to stop him.
Yeah, but you know what's probably going to happen. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the Bucs are just going to run the clock down. This game's going to be over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, they're going for 2? Because...
I guess
we're going for 2 because
I guess they're going for 2 because they believe they can score the touchdown and win, stop him and score the touchdown and win the game.
Maybe you just kick the extra point and make this decision at the end of the game if you're in that position. What the f?
They're 3 for 3 this season. They are 4 for 4.
All right. It worked. It didn't change anything, but it worked. Nick's like, oh yeah, I'm freaking great at this. If Dean just looks at the ball there, he can easily take that for 2 points. He could have undercut that, but
by Jalen Hurts putting it out there. It had to be in the perfect spot in order to complete this, and he's able to do it.
Eagles fly, I'll fly.
I don't have Miles Sanders in any leagues. I just think it's stupid that they're not utilizing him.
I agree.
EAGLES, Eagles. Would have been typical for Miles to get a tutty there.
And credit Philadelphia with getting a stop on that 4th down try by Brady and the Bucs.
Yeah, I don't understand the decision either, Jay. Like, I understand they got it, but if you miss that, like you don't make that 2-point conversion, then you're forcing yourself to make a defensive stop and also a 2-point conversion, even if you score a touchdown.
Yeah, I agree.
Somehow this is a 6-point game.
Yeah, I mean, how did that happen? I mean, as improbable as it is that it is a 6-point game, and I mean, Tampa has totally controlled this game, and you know, you wonder if they had just punted, would Philadelphia have been able to drive the length of the field? I don't know. Really
So interesting, huh?
Joe Buck just staring at him like, say something. 1st and 10 here. Maybe in motion. It's Lenny. It's Lenny. It's Lenny.
That's out of bounds too. That's fantastic.
Doesn't matter. It's not within 2 minutes.
Yeah, I keep thinking that.
It came in late, didn't it?
As far as I know, and it's out on the boundary, not even on the playing field. Could be taunting.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, taunting.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Wait, how is it taunting?
We're gonna see.
Went face to face with Leonard.
Oh my God, Lenny.
I know that's a point of emphasis, and everyone's been talking about it, but
That's funny.
that's a penalty?
That's a penalty?
I don't think it's a penalty, but at the same time, like, why are you getting in Leonard Fournette's face? He's absolutely dominated you all night. I just don't understand why that was even necessary.
Back to the line of scrimmage, Mike. This is something that the league's been talking about since before the regular season started.
You know, and I have to say, Joe, they've been very clear and told the club.
I think the taunting is just bullshit. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Just fucking let him play. Stop being a little bitch. You just what is it? So who cares? This is grown ass men. It's not children playing. What is this, basketball now? LeBron James here.
Hater. 2nd and 10 here. It's AB.
Oh, he fell.
Oh my God, AB's gonna send me into depression this week.
And it is first down Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I'm with you, Joe. I was wondering exactly where they were going to spot that and how they were going to rule on it, because nobody had touched him, and he loses his footing.
It wasn't even a good route. What is the defender doing?
When he's finally touched, I think it was the right spot, what they did, and it's enough for the first down.
Just like that, with that 15-yard taunting call mixed in. Buccaneers.
Arson 10.
Philadelphia 48. Here's Fournette. Not much. Javon Hargrave in there to make the stop. A gain of 1.
They've tightened things up a little bit more defensively with Fournette running the football. He hadn't had quite as much running room as he had earlier.
Like Leah JPA just texted that too. Football's an emotional game. The players shouldn't have to be robots to make big plays and walk away. Let them draw at each other. It's so dumb. Just changes the whole momentum of the game, like that flag.
2nd and 9 here.
Here's Fournette. Singleton, a nice play.
I mean, you gotta take a timeout here.
You have to. I think they want to save it. They took it. I think they took it.
Start Saturday strong on Fox with a big noon kickoff pregame crew with the undefeated 12th ranked Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on Texas. Number 12.
Oh, Oklahoma State's undefeated?
Texas in the big noon Saturday game of the week. It
I guess.
Saturday at 10 Eastern on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
I really loved watching Oklahoma State when what's that wide receiver's name? Was massive bust. Justin Blackman was in Oklahoma State. That was fun to watch.
This is the 3rd down of the night. Tampa Bay has been pretty good. 50%.
Yeah, AB's still a good pickup when Gronk's back. It's gonna be on and off, but it's still a good pickup. 3rd and 7 here. Please, not AB. Please.
It is Brady out to his right. Throws, pass, caught.
That's just unlucky.
Oh my God, bro.
And Brady on the move delivers a strike for
This is painful to watch.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, really good and a good job by Antonio Brown being able to make the play. Ball's a little, just a touch behind, but he had enough separation to where he's able to make a play on it. Just a touch behind.
This is painful to watch.
To make a play on it because if Epps locates it, he's there to knock that one away. This is one that just a little off by Brady's standards, but yet it's a completion. It's a 1st down.
A lot of people interested.
AB's freaking 25 points right now.
240 plays out not just for the final.
Call that timeout now. Okay, nice.
The score, a loss of 1.
So if they kick a field goal,
Down by Josh Sweat. With Tampa Bay
be 31.
inside field goal range.
It would still be 9 points.
What is now a 6-point game. Sunday on Fox. One of the oldest rivalries in the NFL. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers battle Justin Fields and the Bears.
Love that chicken from Papa.
Ba-da-bum, 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 ba-bum.
Things for the game in your area. Only on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
Ba-da-bum, 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 bum, bum.
That's going to be a great matchup also.
Can you believe I'm getting paid to do this right now?
What do you mean?
Like I'm working. I'm actually working right now.
Oh, are you?
Well, like I'm working, just double checking the stats to make sure none of the stats are getting effed up. That's literally all I have to do for this game. It's freaking
That's
great.
sick. 2nd and 11 here. The Eagles need a stop.
Unlucky.
Oh my gosh.
That's game right there.
Well,
Yeah.
it's definitely a game, but they still have a timeout and the 2-minute warning. This is going to be a run by Leonard Fournette.
Gronkowski and another one of those guys came on last year, did a lot. Watch this route right in the middle. Boom.
Oh, he had Godwin for a touchdown.
Boom.
Singleton's the guy, linebackers.
Watch
Oh
this.
my
Boom.
God.
Good grasp too. Not easy to reach.
Watch this
Oh
route.
my God. That sucks.
He's one of the real dependable guys. I know
Are you playing Godwin against Illinois?
No, not against Illinois.
Okay, just in
In
general.
a 2-quarterback league.
Okay, nice. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Ba-da-bum, 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 bum, bum. That's Ryan Kerrigan. I'd hate to see him in an Eagles uniform. It's just disgusting. 3rd and 1 here. Brady. Hey, who bet the under? Someone
it
bet
was
the under
Chase.
1.5 points for Tom Brady, or 1.5 rush yards for Tom Brady.
I think it was
'Cause I
Chase.
think he just hit the over.
That's just frustrating.
Gonna be all kneel downs from here.
Got a little tighter than we thought it would at the end, but there's Brady. There are the Bucs. Trying to win for the 13th.
It's just gonna be kneel downs from here on out.
Yeah.
Buccaneers dominated early. First touchdown catch of the year by O.J. Howard. Jalen Hurts.
He said he also bet Miles Sanders under 37 rushing yards.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
That's unlucky.
Just a fat GG's at this point, my guy.
I mean, after this game, you hope that they continue to use Miles Sanders in the way they did in this second half.
Well, only in that one drive, really.
Yeah, well, let him continue to do that. You're right. It was only in the one drive, so like continue giving him the ball. Come on, see that's stupid right there.
I don't have any hope in Miles Sanders. Not because of Miles Sanders, but purely because of this offense. Yeah, why has Gainwell not been involved in the receiving game at all? It makes no sense. It happens, Chase. It happens.
Give it to freaking Latavius.
Or this might be a kneel down, yeah.
Hey, he rushed it, but now he could lose it. Nah.
True. If they kneel down, then he'll lose some of that yardage.
Well, he lost it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I didn't know if it was a multi bet or not. Oh my God, this is boring. This has been one of the most. This is outside of the Houston Panthers game. This was the most boring Thursday night football game. Maybe just me. Is it just me?
Well, it's definitely boring. Oh, we do play the Bucs. Forgot about that. See you there, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Washington.
Forgot about that. Hopefully we find our
You play the
stride.
Bucs at Bucs.
Yeah, at Tampa. What game are you guys doing next? We are doing the Sunday night football game, which is Bills and Texans, if I'm not mistaken. And Titans.
I thought that was Monday night.
Bills and Titans. Oh, so what's Sunday night? Let's double check.
Find out.
I'm just pulling it up right
now.
now.
The Titans game is Monday night.
So Sunday night.
Sunday night game is
Seahawks Steelers.
Is it?
Yeah.
Seahawks Steelers. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, Seahawks Steelers. Which I have. Who do I have? Seahawks. I have DK. That's all I have. DK. I'm playing against Deontay. It doesn't look good for me this week, but I do have Dawson Knox and AJ Brown and some other league. So I have a lot of late night games.
That's just the GGs, boys. Great game. Thanks for watching with us. We'll be live. We'll actually be live Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
To answer all start-sit questions. So subscribe if you're not subscribed so you don't miss that. Turn on the bell so you don't miss the notifications. And we'll answer all your start-sit questions then Saturday night. Last question we had full. Oh, we already answered that. I'm sorry. My bad on Twitch. Yeah. But anything you want to say or just we'll close out?
No, all love. I mean, have a good rest of the week. Good luck in fantasy this week. And don't forget to join on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Saturday night. All love, yeah. Appreciate you.
All
love, support. We'll talk to you.